Hi, I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Janis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Toretko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Welcome back, guys. Here we are. We're here for the final of ATP Sofia, and it is the young Italian Jannik Sinner in his first ATP final going up against the Canadian Vasek Pospisil in his third ATP final, still looking for his maiden ATP win. So, going to be an exciting one, JG.
Yeah, for me, that's the craziest stat there is. I'm so shocked that Pospisil's never won an ATP event in the singles before.
No,
he's reached two finals before, both times losing to Milos Raonic, and the other one was
Gal Monfils
earlier this year. Obviously, I know this year's been a bit of a mad rush. So hard to even remember what happened at the beginning.
Indeed. Mate.
However, Jannik Sinner, mate, it's been a brilliant year for him. He's at the start of his career. Pospisil's more towards the end of it. And for me, Jannik Sinner, we're going to see him in plenty of finals in the coming years. I reckon next year he could win a few ATP titles. But for me, the big one is today. He wants to try and break that duck. And if he's able to win in his first attempt, I think that's going to do him the world of his confidence, the world of good. You look at Felix, on the other hand, another young player. He's been in 6 finals, lost all 6. So,
yeah. Well, if he can do this, I think he's got, sky's the limit for Jannik Sinner, really. I mean, he's only 19 years old, still a teenager. It's going to be really exciting to see his 2021. He's just been progressing this year, and we've just been super excited seeing him play, obviously, really well at the French Open. And yeah, he's just following it up now. He's another great performance. He's taken out some great people in this tournament as well. And he obviously beat Adrian Mannarino straight sets. That's no easy feat. I mean, we have a look here at some of his results.
Yeah, mate, let's go through it.
Yeah, as you can see. Oh, sorry, just pull it up there. That's he obviously took out Martin Fucsovics, great Hungarian talent. Can give anybody a run for their money on their day. Just wipe the floor with him. I was really shocked with that. I had Fucsovics to win if Sinner was still a bit injured, but
yeah. That's the big question, actually, isn't it? The last time we saw him was 15 minutes against I think maybe less. Might have been 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Against Rublev. And it wasn't looking too good for him then. It suffered an injury. And we wasn't really sure what Sinner we would get, especially considering this is like the last event of the year for him. So we was probably expecting him just to turn up and just be there, not do too much, really. But he surprised us all, and he's managed to beat Fucsovics, then Huesler, the informed man. Since the tours resumed.
Austrian,
Dimonor, it's not easy, is it? That was a really amazing match. One of our probably ties the whole tournament. And then Mannarino, the man who's been playing ridiculously well the last, I'd say, 2 months.
Yeah, he's been playing really, really well. Obviously got to that final against John Millman. Obviously got to, I believe it was quarterfinals or semi-finals against Zverev? I think, no, it was quarterfinals, wasn't it? Yeah. In Paris. So played really well against him as well. And, Sinner's taken him out fairly comfortably there. Just a break of serve in each set. And the only sort of stumbling block was Alex de Minaur, really. And he overcame that. And just with the power, and by the third set, there was only one man was going to win that match. And Jannik Sinner, he's looking like he has a higher ceiling than Alex de Minaur right now. And Alex de Minaur, obviously, he's been playing fantastic tennis himself. I believe wasn't that the final at the Next Gen? I think
it was the final. Yeah, Sinner come out on top then as well.
Exactly.
I think they're both going to be more or less neck and neck. But I've got to be honest. I do think Sinner's slightly better. And it showed yet again. Obviously, when he managed to win the Next Gen final, and then now he managed to beat him in this tournament, and now he's progressed to the final. And funny enough, he's actually the favourite.
Yeah,
so this is his first final. You'd expect him not to be the favourite, but I guess just the way he's been playing, he's so good. But let's have a look at his opponent. It's not exactly going to be an easy match for him today.
No.
Pospisil's taken out some big names. That Marchenko one, he was kind of lucky to get through that. Marchenko played brilliant. Struff, Yeah, Struff's a good player. I'm not really overly struck on him, to be honest.
Millman, a good result though. 2-0 against Millman's a really good result. Considering
Yeah,
how
and
well
Gasquet
Millman-
for me was the pick of the bunch.
Yeah, they just kicked off actually just this second. So, shall we move over to the scoreboard?
Yeah.
So you can see what's going on. Oh, bear with. Yeah, and as you can see there, Vasek Pospisil, going to be quite an interesting matchup. Obviously, he's 30 years old. We've got Jannik Sinner.
The thing is, he's going to really want this as well. I feel like there's,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's equal pressure on both players. It's not like Sinner's like everything. Everyone's really expecting him to win, and he's got a lot of pressure on him. For me, Pospisil's got a lot of pressure too. This could be one of his last chances in a final.
Well, yeah, Sinner's got. It's always difficult when you're the new up-and-coming talents because there's a lot of eyes on Jannik Sinner right now all around the world, just expecting him to achieve such big things. And sometimes the weight of that pressure can get to these young players. But so far, he hasn't shown it. And I think this is the sort of time you'll get to see. Will he do an Andrei Rublev and step it up and start winning these finals, but earlier perhaps than Rublev's even been doing it?
Yeah.
So, but Vasek Pospisil, he's going to be feeling, when he gets to the business end of these sets, I think he's going to tighten up a little bit, and I think that's where the match could be won, really.
Well, we've already seen starting off, he's made 2 unforced errors on the forehand side.
Yeah.
And he's under a little bit of pressure early on here. Well, let's just see who we've got in the chat anyway. We've got Ralph here.
Hey, Ralph.
Mate. Zamaroon as well. We've got Ken Lee, and Melez. How are we doing, guys? Hope you're all well.
All right. Yeah, a little bit of early pressure. I think that for me, despite the fact I've got a Canadian flag, I think if Sinner plays his best game, this is going to be a 2-setter. That's my personal opinion. I don't know what you guys think in the comments, or I think that just based upon his results, I know you can't do tennis maths. They both played the same person, Martin Fucsovics, who's a very good test. Fucsovics beat Pospisil, whereas Sinner beat Fucsovics 2-0. So
we know it doesn't work like that, but I know what you mean. Like, I always try and make the same arguments, but I'd have to agree with you, Ben. I think Sinner's going to win 2-love as well.
So there you go. We got 2 break points in the first service game here, and this is going to be a real test of character for Vasek Pospisil, because trying to get in on that Jannik Sinner serve is no easy thing. And
well, not many people have broken him this tournament, I believe.
No. Pospisil had a bit of a torrid time in this draw. Obviously, just squeezed through against Marchenko and just had a bit of an upset at the start of the Gasquet match, but then came through in flying colours, bageling Gasquet towards the end in that final set. So,
mate, that's a way to save a break point. Ace.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's another thing to consider. Pospisil is more than capable of thundering down a few aces today. Very strong serve.
6'4", big guy. I think Jannik Sinner. Let's see. Oh, that was a bad decision there by Pospisil. He went straight at Sinner instead of going into the open court, and he got past.
Yeah, what's he doing?
I know. He had the whole court to aim at.
That's one of them first service game points where you're not quite warm.
Nerves, I think. I think he didn't know where.
It was nervy, yeah.
So now
another break point.
3 now. 3rd break point. Yeah, let us know in the chat who you think is going to win, what the score is going to be as well. I mean, I see this being 1 break of, well, that's what I personally thought. I thought it would probably be 1 break of serve each set for Sinner, and then that would be done and dusted. That's how I saw this going, similar to the way he beat Manarino. But you never know. Final, they can have a few nerves. You might have problems closing out a set.
Yeah,
it can all change. Like the nerves.
I'd have to agree with you though. I think it's going to be quite tight, but Sinner's going to be able to get it done in 2. We may see a few situations where his serve's going to be broken though today. I feel it's just the final factor being a bit nervy, and then Pospisil as well he can always force an error out of an opponent.
Yeah, well, definitely. There's nothing more true than that. Pospisil, obviously, he's beaten the highest of the high on hard court, like Daniel Medvedev, like this year. So he's just one player who, if he turns it on, he can beat anybody. And he beat obviously Raonic in the US Open, I believe, as well.
Yeah,
really impressive performance. But is this just the next generation finally coming to fruition? And I think it's going to be a real tough, hard-fought match. And that's a great volley there from Vasek Pospisil. Really took the pace off of that shot from Sinner.
Well, he's showing his experience in the doubles. That's something we need to consider as well today. At the net, he's going to be pretty lethal.
Yeah, don't forget, obviously, Vasek Pospisil, Grand Slam winner at Wimbledon with Jack Sock.
Yeah. People say he got carried along by Sock. Sock was like labelled as one of the greatest doubles players in the world at one point.
Yeah.
But, for me, Pospisil, he was. I think the whole their little duo was amazing. They won a Masters 1000 as well.
Yeah. It's a long first game, isn't it? We're already 5 minutes in and we're still on this first game.
What do you make of this little betting tip from James? He's saying Sinner to be in the top 20 in December 2021 is under evens right now.
Wow. That's pretty good. Pretty good odds on that, I'd say. I'd bite your hand off for those. Because trust me, once you hit the beginning of next year, if he's...
I seriously think it's a certainty almost that he will be inside the top 20. Like, obviously, it's sport, you never know, but just the way he's going.
Wow, well, another ace there from Vasek Pospisil. It's pretty impressive.
Well, we've got John Nartley there going for Sinner in 3.
It can definitely happen.
And Miller's gone one step further, saying Sinner's going to be making the Tour Finals 2021. I know we were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah.
And it certainly is possible. We'll see what happened with Rublev this year.
Yep.
If he can mirror that in any shape or form, he'll be there.
Yes. The other ginger on tour. Oh, and it's long. And finally a hold there from Vasek Pospisil. Really well played from him there to dig himself out a hole, which was 3 break points against his serve already. So, but
yeah.
Strength.
Sorry, and with the bracket league then this month, this tournament, there's not really much to report on, is there? I think the champion's already a winner, right?
Pretty much, I believe. I think but there's no one can catch him now.
Let me have a look. I'll get it up now. Yeah, Danny Tennis, it seems, has won, regardless of what happens. He did pick Jannik Sinner to go all the way and win it. So if that happens, it'd probably be more of a sweet victory for him. But he's sitting at the top right now. He's had 20 correct picks and 35 points.
Yeah, and Foot Fault with 20 correct picks, but just 1 point behind. So not much you can do about that. Danny Tennis, well done. So here we go. Jannik Sinner, his first service game of his first ATP final. It's 250. I'm sure he'll be in some 500 ones soon as well.
Maybe a few Masters, I reckon.
Well, you never know.
Wishful thinking, though.
Yeah, let's not...
You'll always have Federer will be back next year and a few of them as well. Djokovic, of course, going to try and take more. And Nadal, they've got an interesting battle now. They're both tied at 36 Masters each.
Yeah.
Which is just ridiculous. I can't even believe we're saying them kind of numbers.
Are they tied?
Oh, no, sorry, they're not tied. No, one behind. Yeah,
that was if he won.
That's if Rafael Nadal did win Paris. Yeah.
I think you had your Rafa goggles on again.
Mate, I was pretending it already happened. But it's still, regardless, it's pretty interesting, isn't it? Because hopefully we'll get the whole clay court swing, and then you'd fancy maybe Rafa to form a little bit better in the likes of Rome, Barcelona as well.
How about this for? I wonder what odds you could probably get on Jannik Sinner to be above Berrettini by the end of next year. That might be quite an interesting one.
Well, I don't think we can be too harsh on Berrettini. He still had a really good year. It's only the latter part of it which kind of flopped, but it looks like it was a bit of an injury.
Yeah, maybe.
So if he's fully recovered for next year, I feel like you can't really dismiss him. He's going to be in there, figuring in the top 10 for me still. He's just so powerful.
He's a very good player. Very good all round. And there you go. 40-15 and looking like a more comfortable service game so far for him. Pospisil, all the pressure on him. He looks like he's already looking pretty stressed there, Vasek Pospisil.
Well, we're getting a lot of love for him in the chat. We've got Sharaf saying Pospisil in 3. And Mary going, Vasek's going to win as well.
Wow, a big winner there from Jannik Sinner.
I'm not sure where everyone gets his confidence from for Vasek Pospisil.
Well, maybe
I've been watching Sinner.
Maybe it's just the experience, mate. I thought he's obviously not 40 years old, 30 years old, been around the tour, knows it like the back of his hand, and now he's had the experience in 2 finals already. Maybe the third
and he's never won, mate. He's older and he's never won.
Third time lucky. You never know. You never know. As long as it's on serve, he has a chance. There we go. Big serve. And so a few cheap points are going to be coming.
If Sinner does win today, would you not say he's had a better start to his career than Felix? Or is that harsh on Felix? Because he's already reached 6 finals.
It's tough. Yeah, I mean, tennis is all about the mental side of the game. And if you've already conquered it at 19 and they might be overtaking somebody who can't get it over the line. But who did Felix play in his finals when he was playing, though? That's probably another thing to be looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, but mate, you're always going to play against top players in a final.
But would you not fancy him against more like a Pospisil than you would do against like a Monfils?
Oh, not really, mate. He just got battered by Pospisil the other day. We can't forget that.
But he got battered by Caruso. Yeah, there's a lot to answer for right now, Felix. But I'm sure it's just the end of the year. He's probably just seen it as just get this year out the way, start fresh in the new year. Same with a lot of these players, I think. Don't think many of these people are really that focused now on these last tournaments.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously, this is sort of being eclipsed a little bit, the Jannik Sinner's first final, and it's been brought forward, obviously, to the Saturday, which would normally be on a Sunday, because of the World Tour Finals, which starts tomorrow. And even though there's no one playing in it from it, they're starting the Tour Finals on the Sunday.
Yeah, that's why I was getting confused, because the women's is like in a normal cycle. So you've got the final tomorrow and the semi-finals today. But because this final's today, for some reason, I was getting a bit confused. I was expecting to see the women's final today.
Yeah, semis, and that's over in Linz. And we got Alexandrova versus Elise Mertens and Sabalenka versus Krejcikova. So quite an interesting couple of semi-finals there. Not sure how they're going to go.
Yeah,
here we go. Pospisil serving 30-all, and here we go again on the.
Mate, have you seen Mary's reasoning? Why she thinks Vasek's going to win? Because he's got beautiful eyes. He's going to charm Jannik Sinner.
Eyes like the ocean. Big smash. Well, he took a bit off that, just safe.
Yeah.
Good play, but still 40-30 on the Pospisil serve.
Mate, inside the baseline, Vasek Pospisil was pretty dangerous. We need to have more baseline tennis for Jannik Sinner to come out on top.
Yeah, for sure.
Mele saying there, Vasek has been incredible since coming back from back surgery. He has been reborn. Yeah, we can't forget the year he's had has been remarkable. He's had a lot of injuries himself, coming back and winning in where was it? He won at the beginning of the year. Oh no, he lost. Sorry, he got all the way to the final, but he managed to beat Medvedev. He beat some really top players on the route to the final.
Yep.
He's had an incredible year. Like no one really anticipated this from him.
No,
and yet again, he's even ending the year strong as well, reaching more finals. So fair play to him.
I mean, don't forget, obviously, Pospisil, he was, I think, all the way back in. His best year was probably back in 2013. That was when he got to the high of, I think it was, he ended the year on 32, and he was highest was in January 2014, sorry. He got up to number 25 in the world.
Yeah.
Vasek Pospisil. So he's made of like a high stock, so he's obviously got to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon before, back in 2015, fourth round of the US Open, which was actually this year. So a third round of Australian Open twice, back in that 2014, 2015. So he knows how to play on a hard court. He knows what he's doing out there.
Yeah. Mate, I really think he could be like top 50 next year, around that sort of mark.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it's all about injuries for me. If he doesn't get injured, I see no reason why he's going to be around the sort of 40, 50 mark.
Yeah. I mean, other tall. Well, the thing is, like, people don't tend to realise how
what a
good
shot
he is.
that is. Played it behind him.
Yeah,
and we're
he did.
back to juice, mate. Pospisil's not been able to get out of his service games very quickly.
Again, first one.
Both of them have been so long.
We played 2 games, or 3, well, nearly 3 games. We're 15 minutes in. It's going to be one of those ones again, JG.
What was the other one? What was like that? Was it Alex Dimon or Humbert? Or one of the other Humbert, someone, I forget. So long.
We had a few long ones. What was the one? Wasn't there Rafa Schwartzman was like 15-minute first game? That's in the French Open, though. Yeah, all right. So you've got a second serve to look at here. Jannik Sinner. Be good if he can shorten some of these rallies, I think. Oh, he's got to hit the baseline really well there with that shot. Pospisil really injecting some pace into this ball at the moment. Oh, he's hitting the baseline well, Sinner there.
Sinner's doing really well.
Great play from Sinner. That's what the depth of his shot, so good.
Yeah.
Like, how is he hitting the baseline? Literally hitting the line.
It is really, it's amazing. I just love watching his whole technique. It just seems so effortless.
Yeah.
People were comparing his forehand to the likes of like a young Roger Federer. Maybe it's pushing it. However, I can see what they mean. It is very elegant.
It zips off it as well. It really it has a lot of pace.
It doesn't look like he's exerting much energy really into playing tennis. However, it just looks so natural and so effective.
Yeah. A joy to watch. And he's definitely giving Pospisil the run around on his service game. And here we go. He's into the rally again. And we got the break point here. Sinner firing it inside out forehand into the Pospisil. Oh, and he's forced the error. And there's the first break. Wow. And just like that, he turned up the heat. Just turned it up a notch. And that's all it took.
Yep. First blood, Jannik Sinner. He's had 4 opportunities at it and he's taken 1.
Yeah, well, that speaks volumes about him. He's had 4 break points within 2 service games of Vasek Pospisil, and Pospisil was on the ropes on his own service game. And
on the second serve, especially, most of the second serves, Sinner's been winning. I think he's only got a 36% win percentage on his second serve right now, Pospisil.
Yeah, I mean, look, just have a quick look down here. 30% it says here. Yeah, so there you go. Pretty low on that second serve, and obviously you can see there Jannik Sinner has won 100% of it, 1 out of 1 on his. He's only had 1 serve.
He's not served. He's only had 1.
Yeah, but promising stuff because he only dropped 1 point against his serve so far, and now it's not a break until he consolidates. Don't forget. So we just have to wait to see if he can hold his serve now. Can he consolidate that break?
Well, no signs of nerves so far from him.
No, he looks pretty calm and collective there, sat on the seat. Pospisil, very rosy-cheeked there, sat on his seat. It looks like he's a lot more tired than Jannik Sinner, but he has been doing a lot more running. So maybe that makes sense. There we go. Jannik Sinner wanders out onto court. Interesting trainers he's got on, aren't they? There's like half red, half
they're quite luminous. Nice. It's a bit of me, mate.
Yeah, and then Pospisil just gone with the blue and neon. What is it? Neon, aluminum.
Yeah, neon.
So here we go. Serving 2-1, looking to consolidate the break. Poor return from Pospisil, long, and there you go. It's 15-love, and still only 1 point lost on that serve so far in this final. Yeah, it looks interesting, those trainers, when he's standing side on. So it looks like he's got 2 different shoes on.
Yeah, they're literally half and half on the.
Yeah. Oh, he went big for that Pospisil, but it looked long, and he's sort of challenging, but I don't think there's a challenge.
It's hard to see from this angle, mate. It looked very close.
I think it looked.
We have to look at the slow mo.
Yeah, it looked like a good ball length out. Here we go, 30-love. Another big serve, and it's a lamb shank, but it's landed in. down the middle. Sinner, no, he went needlessly for that. I think maybe a bit of a miss hit, but just wide. Don't think he needed to really open the racket face up so much, though. To be honest,
I'll be honest. I think it was a bit surprised that the ball bounced in. He was he saw the shank and it just all of a sudden looped in. It's one of them lucky ones. But yeah, again, it was a really good serve from him. Encouraging signs from the youngster here.
Mary's saying it's okay because it's a strategic loss of serve. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh,
sure
maybe it
that
is. 30-all, another one out from Sinner. Maybe the false sense of security given to him by Vasek Pospisil and the years he spent on the tour and all his experience is now paying dividends, and he knows how to break down the young mind of the Italian.
What I want to know is where's the Italians at? We've got Fede here saying Dai Jannik.
We've got
and we've got Petro saying who's Italian here? Well, I'm half Italian if it helps.
I think I have some sort of Italian in the bloodline. Oh, there's a double fault there, and we
don't claim us now, Ben. It's too late. Just seeing because you're seeing the Italians doing well.
Oh, mate, I've got Austrian in me, so Dominic Thiem, I'll have to throw my support behind.
Koto, they're asking who's going to win today. Well, we're both backing Jannik. We think he can do it. It's Sinners to lose,
but he's got a break point against him. Here we go. Always tough to consolidate. Big serve. It's long. Here we go. Second serve. You don't want another double fault. Another double fault here. He's done it. He's held it in. Poor from Pospisil.
What a waste.
Yeah,
on a second serve as well. He's going to be so disappointed with that.
Yeah, it was a real waste, that was. I mean, he had the opportunity just to get it back in court. He went far too big with that. Here we go. 40 or juice, sorry. I was going to say 40 all then. That's your wow.
Fine,
there you go. That's how you answer.
And the Italians are coming out now. We've got Hyper saying Forza Sinner.
Forza.
Code dealer. I'm Italian too.
There you go.
Good to have you guys.
Here we go. Game point. Is he going to give him a... No, he's going to give him another second serve to look at.
That was close, right?
Yeah, it looked pretty close, that first serve, but just long. Second serve, pretty powerful as well, and it works.
Yes, and he holds.
Finally consolidates that serve. Well done, Jannik Sinner. That was a real test of his character there. But he did well, came through the test. So now we're 3-1. Pospisil now having to go through another nervy service game. He's been to juice on his service game. It seems
every time.
Yeah, I know. And he's under attack from Jannik Sinner. Great drop shot from Pospisil. Really good.
All of them, I feel fancy Pospisil to win. All the exchanges where he's inside the court at the net. He's got the advantage for me. So that's what he needs to force the issue on more than anything.
Yeah.
That could be his key to getting back into this match.
Oh, Jackie's joined us. Buongiorno. Hey, Jackie.
Yeah, ciao, Jackie.
Ciao. Yeah, it's interesting, actually, from Jannik Sinner, because he's actually born in Inicen, which is a German-speaking region of northern Italy, which is quite interesting.
All right.
Yeah. So does he
Whereabouts in northern Italy?
It says South Tyrol.
All right.
Do you know where that is?
No, not really.
No? Okay. It's is an autonomous province in northern Italy, one of two that make up the autonomous region of Trentino Alto.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. Trentino.
There you go, mate. You should know him. So it's official trilingual denomination.
Yeah, they don't speak German there.
No, they've got trilingual. So apparently there's Autonom Provinz Bozen.
Because of the Alps. That's why you got the Alps in Austria and stuff.
Exactly. When I went to the Alps, or worked in the Alps for a bit, we had to fly into Turin, mate, and then go from there on a long coach journey.
And with that, Ben, you just missed our first game to love. really expecting it from us.
No, I wasn't expecting after we've had
But they've all gone to Juice. All of a sudden, he's got a game to love.
Yeah. Jackie saying, Sinner, JG's cousin. Maybe. Luke asking for the live link. We can't show it. I'm sure somebody in the chat can send you a link for the match if you can catch it, I believe, on any betting account, or if you've got Tennis TV or Amazon, I believe.
Yeah.
In the UK. So 3-2. Yeah, sorry, could have given you these facts once the game had finished, couldn't I? When I were in the break, but
mate, Hyper's asking Ben, "Do you want a bit of pizza?" He's
yeah,
living up to that stereotype.
Yeah. Cheers. Love a bit of pizza. What's on the pizza? That's always important. Is it just a classic margarita?
No, that's not. That's a British thing, Ben.
What, margarita's British?
Well, not British, but it's not really. You go to Italian, you don't get a margarita. They don't exist.
Napolitan pizza. I've eaten the best pizza from Italy in the best pizza house in Naples.
It wasn't a margarita though.
Yeah, it was, mate. It was a double mozzarella margarita. It's like margarita. That was all.
Was it called that though? I bet it wasn't.
That's all they exist. Margarita pizza in that place. It's famous. It was filmed. It was in a film. Can't remember. Julia Roberts was in it. Can't remember the name of the film.
Maybe Margarita.
No, Di Michele. That's the name of the pizza place in Naples. Great. Right. Only €6 a pizza as well. Amazing. Here we go. Oh, great shot down the line with the backhand from Sinner. Forces the error. And you see the power differential between these two. When Sinner turns it on, it's really clear to see that Pospisil's struggling at the back of the court.
He's just so good on both sides, yes, Sinner. His backhand is just so solid.
Hyper saying it's salami, not pepperoni. Hey, it's a pepperoni pizza.
Stop probably there before we lose subscribers.
Probably offending all your family right now. Oh, so another double fault there. Second double fault from Jannik Sinner. That's not good to see.
Yeah, unlike him as well.
Yeah, you don't get to see many of them from him.
It's been quite a long match so far. We've been like, what, half an hour, I believe. And there's only 5 games.
That's it. Great serve, though. There you go. Makes up for that double fault with an unreturnable down the tee. Interested to see the speed on that one. It was a bullet.
Yeah, I just want to add also while we're here, we've got 62 people watching. If you're new to the channel, please help us out. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, importantly, like the video too.
Yeah, help us out. So... there you go, 30 all. What a great return there of serve. Instant winner off of a Sinner first serve. That's how good Pospisil can be.
Yeah. He's a really good returner in general, actually.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yet again, off a first serve. Oh, and he went for the slice for some reason. Just allowed Sinner to start dictating the rally, and he did. There you go, over in one. Pretty crazy. He took his... don't know why he just decided to slice that down the middle then. He had the time to
it come back so quick. That's why we don't realize, and these camera angles doesn't really show it justice. Sinner hits the ball so clean.
Good return, but Sinner's hitting the baseline, but it's into the net there, and it's Juice, and the pressure starting to crank up again. We had a break serve in the last Sinner service game. Now we're back to Juice on this one. Interesting.
Well, seeing as we've got Jackie here, Ben, I've got a question for you, Ben. Who's your favourite ginger? Rublev or Jannik? They look very, very similar. But who's your favourite? You can only pick one. Who's going to have a better 2021? Jannik Sinner or Andrei Rublev?
I have to go with Andrei Rublev. I just think the way he's... I think if he kicks on from this year and continues to keep improving... I just want to see him do it at the Grand Slam next. That's all. I think that he just needs to up his level, manage to beat someone like Medvedev, and then once he's done that, he can hopefully go all the way to maybe a Grand Slam semi, maybe Grand Slam final if he starts beating those players.
I think this is where I disagree with you, mate. I would actually go for Sinner. I think he's a lot more versatile. Granted, he's not as good right now, but I think he will be.
You said next year, though.
Next year, I don't know. I hate to say it, I think we're going to see a massive year from Jannik Sinner next year.
Well,
I really think he's going to burst onto the scene.
Hope you don't jinx him. Hopefully he can burst on the scene right here because he's managed to hold his serve right there in another testing service game that went to juice.
Yeah, we've got Almino here as well. How we doing, mate?
Nice. How's it going? Let us know your predictions as well in the comments. We always like to know how you think this is going to go. Do you think this is going to be a 6-4 set? Do you think Pospisil's going to come back, win the second set? How do you reckon it's going to go?
Well, we both agreed that it would be a 6-4 first set and then another break in the second one, just one break separating it.
Yeah.
So we'll see how right or wrong we are with that one.
I know. It's one of those
terrible shot. What's he doing there?
it's just hammered.
He's complaining about something.
Yeah. Hammered it into the bottom of the net. I think he thought the other one was out. I don't know. Got Battersea Dogs home down your end. What's going on?
Yeah, mate. I can't do anything about the dogs. Lock them up. I don't know.
The Huskies, isn't it? You gotta feed those guys.
Jackie, they're saying you can't compare S and R. She's already given them little nicknames. It's like comparing Sky and Water. What, Mary Sky? Both players give great things for the game. Yeah, I agree. Both are great. But I'm just given a hypothetical question there. If only one can succeed, which one's it going to be?
Yeah, you're just trying to put me on the spot just so that you can pick Jannik Sinner and be right. But it might not be right. Great serve volley there from Vasek Pospisil. That's what he's got to do. Like you said, he's got to close the court. He's got to make the court smaller. At the moment, the court's big, and Jannik Sinner hitting all of these winners. So
look at that, though. That is, do you know how difficult that shot is to do? But at the net, Vasek Pospisil is one of the best players on the men's tour, in my opinion. There's not many better than him.
And we've got Melez with "Who Let the Dogs Out." Oh, a winner from Jannik Sinner. Look at that. He gobbled up that second serve, didn't he?
Yeah, and he's preventing the game to love there.
Yeah, he didn't want us to have another so soon.
Yeah, Petro there saying, speriamo vince. I think he means we hope he wins. Talking about Jannik Sinner.
And there's an ace, though. And we're back at 4-3 and passes the baton over to Jannik Sinner and said, I've done my bit. Now it's back to you. What have you got?
6 aces so far from Vasek Pospisil. Pretty impressive.
Exactly. The big man. And only 1 ace, but 2 double faults from Jannik Sinner. So serving stats that don't really tell the whole story because you see the second serve win percentage from Jannik Sinner, 71%, whereas only 50% from Pospisil. Just means Sinner's really attacking on
Pospisil so far has averaged 2 aces every service game.
Not surprised. 6'4", big man, strong guy, and
but he's still down the break. So that just sort of shows to me that the moment the longer this match goes on, you'd fancy his serve to kind of
let's not
deteriorate slightly.
Let's not forget as well, he's been to juice on nearly every service game. So back and forth on break points. So he's had more serves to dish up an ace.
True.
So, but there you go, 4-3.
Yeah, we're saying it's only 3 games, but I think it's probably been about 20 points.
So it's quite interesting as well, just from... I didn't realise that Jannik Sinner, between the ages of 8 and 12, he actually was a competitive skier at the national level and actually won like a championship in the slalom between that age, 8 and 12.
Well, Northern Italy, they're very good at skiing. It's famous for it.
That's it, I know. How crazy is that, though? Maybe he could have just been in the Winter Olympics instead. Might have been one of those. Maybe he'll do that after tennis. You never know.
Well, we've got a question for you, Ben. Tommy calls in the chat, and he's asking.
Hey, Tommy. Atomic
Ben, do you have the ginger wig ready for the post-match interview?
ginger wig.
That'd
Oh,
be quite
if only I
funny.
did, I'd like that. I don't think I even hear Sinner speak that much. But you don't know that he's going to win yet. Oh, he nearly hit the umpire with that return.
It's in the chair. Oh no, it went over.
Had to duck out the way of that one, didn't he, the umpire? Well, we got Wouter there saying Sinner all the way. There's a lot of Sinner fans.
No, it's super dominant so far, and I feel Vasek's Pospisil, if his serve drops off in the slightest way, maybe we could see a more lopsided second set.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. And he's really like hooking these forehands, hitting them, somehow staying in the rally, but just long on that one. Yeah, I think Pospisil put him under a little bit of pressure there. He was feeling it there and not hitting it clean back. Yeah, just long on that.
Oh, look close there.
And Jackie correcting herself there. Sinner has come up through the rankings the hard way. Didn't do the juniors. So tough and versatile. Yeah, I mean,
he's completely there on merit alone. Incredible talent. And he has kind of come from nowhere. Like, we didn't really know about him, and all of a sudden we started watching a few of his matches, and we realised this guy is going to be a serious tennis player.
Well, it's just one of those things as well, which is at what point do you bring him into the conversation with your Medvedevs, your Tsitsipas, and all the other guys who are there, like your Rublev? Like, when is he in the conversation? Because I don't think it's going to be far off. I think bear in mind he's 19 and he's already doing what he's doing right now.
Mate, I'm getting a bit of heat from the Italians. Pedro there saying he's English and he's got an Italian flag behind him. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, mate. You're jumping on board the Italians. Get your dad in. We'll have him on instead.
I'm half Italian. It's all right.
Which half are you?
Dad's side.
Top half or bottom half?
No.
Here we go. Down the middle, and Sinner under a little bit of pressure, and he's hooked it. And Pospisil just chipping away at him here, just forcing the conversation now. And we got another deuce here on a Sinner serve, and he's looked confident on the last deuces, pulling out big serves. But yeah, he's starting to see a little bit of trepidation just coming into his game now.
Yeah,
interesting. And soon we might be hitting the business end of the of the set, JG.
Yeah, I reckon we're almost there. Or maybe we're not going to get one. I don't feel like
look at that winner though. There you go. He pulls it out at the big times. Jannik Sinner, so impressive.
Yeah, it's just the best player in this match so far.
Almino saying, give Sinner around a year, and I think he'll be in the top 10. Wow, that's high praise, but it's definitely within his grasp. If he wants to go for it and continue playing in this level he's been playing over the past few months, he's the only one who can stop himself. Oh, good return there from Pospisil. Oh, he's bounced it high, and that's what hit away as a winner. And he's on.
And he holds the magic number 5.
Yeah,
and I think we're at a very critical a point in the match. Would you say this is the business end or too soon?
Maybe. That's definitely the business end for Pospisil. If he has to hold his serve, I'd say so.
I agree, mate. I think it definitely is.
So we're into the business end, and Vasek Pospisil has to serve to stay in the first set. What's he got? Oh, lit for service.
Yeah, Sinner, one game away from the first set in his first ATP final.
Yep. Here we go.
I think he's trying to say it was wide, so maybe it could be a second serve here.
No, I think it was. I think the umpire said it was good, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, big. There was some long first serve there, and Pospisil questioning that one now. He thought that was in.
Well, I don't think he wanted it to be. He lost the point if it was in.
Oh, long return there from Sinner. 15 love. Pospisil needs to hold here. It's very important. Sinner still questioning those serves. So here we go. Get focused. Get back here. Don't think about the last point. Here we go. Pospisil serving 15 love. Big serve again. And that's 30 love. Is he going to give us another game to love?
Hyper there saying, per avere quella bandiera behind, say Cannavaro. Why do I say Cannavaro?
Why not, mate?
What a beast he was.
Yeah, mate. One of the great Italians. And put away the volley, and we're 40 love. Vasek Pospisil. Great serving and great net play. He's just really forcing the issue. So him serve volleying is just definitely the way forward. He's winning most of the points now when it would serve volleying, forcing Sinner into some errors. Like make Sinner make the passing shots. I think that's the key. Oh, that was a loose forehand, wasn't it? He sort of came in and attacked the court, and then it just all went a bit skew with.
What have you made about the quality of the match so far?
I think in spells it's been some very good clean hitting from Jannik Sinner, but I don't think we've seen the best of either player yet. But there's been flashes of brilliance. I think Pospisil's serving's been really good, and some of his net play has been really good, but he's looking a little bit shaky behind the baseline, really. I think just needs to improve there, or just come into the court, just try and force the issue.
It's not really been an epic final so far. I thought the Alex de Minaur Sinner match was a little bit better from both players. I thought the quality was higher. However, it's still a final, and it's a tricky match. I think he's done everything he needed to do.
Cheers, Melez, and you'll be glad to know that actually pushes you above Wild Live at the bottom of the top tippers leaderboard there. So for tomorrow's watch along, you'll be back on the leaderboard, which is great to see.
I think deserves it though. To be fair.
For sure. One of the diehards, always here, never misses one. So we appreciate that. We appreciate you, mate. Yeah, so 5-4. Pressure transfers back on to Jannik Sinner now. This is your first.
Well, it's huge, man. He's serving now to win the first set.
Mela said, donate so JG gets a pizza. And Almino saying, do you think you'll ever see Wawrinka back in the top 10? What do you reckon?
No, I don't think we will.
I personally can't see it either. I think it's it's a little bit far away now for Wawrinka. I know he said that he wants to put a run together again where he can really attack some of the big tournaments, but I just think there's too much talent out there. You look at this.
There's too many good young players coming through. Look at like even Schwartzman and stuff. For me, I just feel like they're better than him.
I think they're more consistent than him. I think that's the key these days. When you get a bit older, the consistency sort of drops a bit, and you can't afford to have that. Only these youngsters can keep up the consistency, or the big three.
Well, you've got Humbert as well, and I feel like there's so many young players coming through, even in the fringes, like say from 20 to 30. I feel like a lot of them would beat Wawrinka right now as well.
Yeah. This is it. You look at, obviously, to see him get back into the top 10, we'll look at the two groups that are going in the World Tour Finals starting tomorrow. And I wouldn't really fancy him against any of those players in there. And that's 8. You've obviously got Federer, who's got to come back. That's 9. So I'm not sure he'd squeeze in that 10th one.
Well, Melez isn't happy with that. He's saying Wawrinka looked good in Paris, so hold on.
He's still going to have flashes of brilliance, and he can still have the
It's not going to be that tricky. I just feel I don't know. I just think every year it's going to be harder for him now. He's getting older, and there's a lot of players coming through who are a lot better.
Yeah, I totally.
It's not really a discredit to himself.
I think that he can, if he can just have a big. If he can have big Grand Slam performances, he can be in the conversation. As long as he can.
With this, Ben Sinner has got 3 set points. He's cruising through it.
Potential game to love, maybe. And there you go. It's an ace.
Hey, cheers, Ben.
Cheers, buddy. Yeah, and Pietro saying, who's the idiot who left a dislike? Yeah, who is that? Don't worry, we're used to it. People come on here expecting to see the actual match, and then they leave us a dislike, which
They
is
see us two talking and like, what are they doing?
Exactly. They don't come in and just come and join the community and enjoy it. But yeah, we've got like 77 people in at the moment. Thanks to everybody for joining us. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell as well, and just be notified of all of our podcasts and all.
And if you haven't liked it, like it too. Let's counteract that dislike.
Yeah, exactly. Let's make the ratio a bit better in our favor. But yeah, if you like the video as well, we show up to more and more tennis fans, and then they can come and join the community as well. We're going to only be growing more and more over the next year. So we appreciate everybody's support. Thanks, everybody.
James saying there, Pospisil made that far too easy. And if we look at the stats, I think it will sort of show us how easy he did make it, because at times he was in the rally, he just made too many unforced errors to me. I'd like to know what the unforced error count is.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, they don't have it on the here. They only have it for certain tournaments, like Grand Slams, I believe. But I'll try and find a better platform to maybe one that has more statistics. But I'm not sure.
No, it's fine for now, mate. We'll use this one for now.
3 double faults for Jannik Sinner, though, which is pretty crazy. But it's quite interesting there. Second serve points. Look at the service stats now are quite even. They're actually 76, 75, 50, 50. And break points saved. Just 1 out of 1. But that's what it does, yeah. That one that he missed saving is the reason that this first set has gone to Jannik Sinner. And if we have a look here at first return points won, still fairly even. Second serve is where it's all about, though. And you see 50% there for Jannik Sinner. That's really, really impressive from him. That's where this match is being won, really. So Vasek Pospisil will serve to start the second set, trying to stay in.
Yeah, and we've got Chris Meir here, our number 1 on the leaderboard.
Hey,
how we doing, mate?
We're
not going to talk about the bracket, because the bracket's not been good for anyone. Only, what's his name, who's won? Danny, is it?
Sad, that's it. Danny Tennis.
Yep.
Have no fear. Chris Meir is here.
And Chris Meir's saying Pospisil's going to turn this one around.
Oh, he's a big Pospisil fan. He's a big stats guy, Chris Meir, as we know. So I wouldn't be surprised now.
For me, I disagree. I think Sinner's going to do it even in 2. He's looking good for him as well. Love 15. First point of this one. If he breaks early, I really fear for Pospisil.
I'm not sure why the score's not updating, but it is love 15. Oh, there you go. Yeah, here we go. If he can break early, it would be great for him. Oh, a bit of a miss hit there, but 15-all. Here we go, 15-all. And Chris Meir saying he has a good chance to turn this around, guys.
Yeah, you've not been watching Sinner, though. He's just level above for me.
Yeah, just one of those players, isn't he, right now? He's in hot form. And Vasek Pospisil, he's still looking to win his first final on the ATP level. Both of them.
In the singles.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, in doubles, he's got plenty of accolades.
Surprised we've not seen him much in doubles recently.
Yeah.
Be nice to see a Sock Pospisil reunion.
Yeah, I mean, Sock's now back on the scene, obviously. Didn't play too well the other day against Gunnar Schwar, and I think he just fell apart in the third set for some reason. Not sure it was a third set tiebreak. He lost the second set pretty convincingly, and then third set, tiebreak. I was a bit shocked. I thought Sock was in good form, but just goes to show not that good. Here we go.
Chris Meir asking there, no bracket for the ATP finals. Unfortunately not. We was both expecting one. For some reason, they've just not done it. I think it's probably due to the fact that obviously it's a round robin event. It'll be pretty tricky to sort of work out the points and stuff.
Yeah. This is why we need to run our own one, create our own bracket, and then that way we can have every one of them. Oh. Here we go. 30-all. Yet again. Pospisil struggling a little bit on that service game. Big serve, big return. He's gone for the volley. I think he should have left it because that volley's gone long.
You reckon? I don't think it was going long.
Oh, it looked pretty powerful, that return.
Nah, it was dropping in, Ben. Look at this again.
Mm.
Definitely dropping in. He had to hit it.
Yeah, but
he did a similar volley in the first set, which was brilliant, but wasn't able to do it here. And here we are, break point. Pedro there asking, would you prefer Sinner or Pospisil? I'm Sinner all the way.
Well, for me, just for tennis purposes, I'd like Sinner to win as well. And there you go.
There he goes. He breaks.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I've got the Canadian flag behind me and I'd love to see Pospisil win a ATP event, I just want to see the future of tennis. And Pospisil's 30, Sinner's 19. I just want to see tennis flourish in the next generation. And if this is the start of it, great. I just think, well, I want to be there for the whole Sinner journey. So I think that's fair enough. Don't give up. We're saying, I'm not giving up. I've still got the Canadian flag behind me. I'll still be supporting Vasek, but I love to see young talent winning stuff, and it's just.
Wait, whose
so
girlfriend's that? Is that Vasek's girlfriend? They've got in the crowd.
Yeah.
Cameraman's shown her at least 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah, as much as
becoming a bit like Schwartzman, yeah.
Schwartzman's girlfriend. It's more airtime than he does on the court. There you go. And a bit of a mishit forehand there. He went a bit too wide on the angle, and it's wide. I'm getting some stick.
Yeah, Hyper, we're only going to say it if you give us a super chat. We're not doing it otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. Enrico saying Sinner will solve all our COVID problems. Maybe.
I think Sinner's the solution.
But is Chris Meir right in saying that Vasek will break at some point during this set?
Well, he's love 30 here, so it's a good opportunity to just break straight back.
It's a long serve as well. And remember, it's not really a break unless you consolidate. So it's into the net, and it's love 40, and the pressure.
Chris has called it, mate. Chris has come in, and Pospisil here has 3 break points.
Wow. And here we go. Big time now. What is Jannik Sinner made of? Has love 40 on his own serve here. Are we going to see some aces, or is there more double faults going to creep into his game?
I saw this same situation against Alex de Minaur, and I think he saved it on 2 occasions. So
wow, yeah.
There's still hope.
Right.
One of them, actually, no, one of them he definitely did get broken. He brought it back to 30-40 and got broken.
That's great. A great return there from Pospisil. But just being in the rally, I think is good enough. And there you go. The break.
Yeah, it breaks straight back.
Like Mele says, Chris is the oracle. He knows what's going to happen. No, that's it. Chris Meir announcing the break, and he's definitely right. We should have listened to you, Chris. We should have listened to you. He knows all, Chris Meir. And
Mele is asking a good question there, Ben, saying who finishes higher in the rankings next year? Sinner, Chapeau, the Demon, or Felix?
Ooh, I like this little selection that you've gone with there as well. So Sinner, Chapeau, Demon, or Felix? I'm tempted to go Sinner, to be honest, with those 4. That sounds crazy, but the way they're all playing, I mean, for potential-wise, who has the potential to go highest?
It's hard to say. I think you'd have to say Sinner. No, it's probably Chapeau, sorry, based on the fact that he's the more...
He's got the most tools to actually do it, and he could probably do it if he actually could be more consistent. It's
Chapeau just hits too many, mate. He hits too many double faults and unforced errors. However, if he can sort of correct that and come back strong, for me, he has the best chance out of them. But if I would be honest, I would love to see it being Sinner.
Yeah, and look at this. Well, remember, it's not really a break. Even though he broke back, it's still not a break for Pospisil unless he consolidates it. But Jannik Sinner hasn't won a point in the last 5 points. That's 5 points on the bounce 6 points on the bounce now for Vasek Pospisil. Could he have 2 games to love? Was the last one a game to love as well?
I think it was a break to love, yeah.
Ah, I missed it because you had the break button. Damn.
It's all right. We can't do both. Sometimes we
go.
do, though, don't we?
Yeah, I know. It was too much of a crazy thing. I was too busy trying to praise Chris Mir. Oh, nearly a great shot there from Sinner, but really well played from Pospisil. He's really coming into this match now in the second set.
Yeah.
Looking to consolidate that break back. Wow. There's 7 points in a row now for Vasek Pospisil. Jannik Sinner. What's it all falling apart? Is the final dream? Oh, and it's long.
Yeah. Hey, that's the last 8 points in a row.
You might have to get a super chat in for JG Pietro for that to happen. Sing for a bit.
Ben usually sings.
Yeah, we're going to press a cringe button. Yeah, so look how quickly that turned around. It went from one break to suddenly being broken back and then holding, and we're back on serve again in the second set. And there you go. And Chris Mir helping me out there. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, and please, JG, please sing Volare. Yeah, very good Italian classic. We'd love to hear that one. Any others, like maybe That's Amore? Can you give us a bit of that one?
I'm not singing, man.
I'm not singing. It was a game to love too. Right, Chris Mir. That was actually 2 in a row as well. So luckily Chris Mears here. Oh, the channel will fall apart if you weren't here, mate. But yeah.
He runs it.
I think the most we've had in a row is it 4 games to love in a row, I believe? I think
I forget what match it was, but yeah, I think we did have 4 in a row once. We've never had 5, that's for sure.
Yeah. Here we go.
What Senna's got here, obviously, he was looking so good this second set. Broke early, now he's been broken back and he's down 2-1.
8 points in a row he's lost now. Chris saying, is this the business end for Sinner? Oh, he's got to come back and he wins a point finally. Sinner's back in it in the winning column there. That's good to see.
Haydar saying, how about Figaro, JG? The one in Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny. I actually know that song. Do you remember it?
How does it go? Give us a little.
I'm not doing anything, mate. But
you're not doing anything. How am I supposed to know then?
Mate, you'll have to Google it.
What? Figaro.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he's got Posp on the run around, and there you go, 30 love. Can we get 3 games to love in a row, JG? Is that possible? Is it possible? Is it possible? He's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't he? How possible is it a possible win?
And Jenkins there, I love this one. Obviously, if you guys who have watched Money Heist, one of my favourite shows, and he's singing Ciao Bella. You've seen that? Have you seen Money Heist?
I've not seen that one, mate. Where's that on? Is it Netflix?
You've got to watch it.
And there you go.
It's not Ciao Bella, innit? It's Bella Ciao. Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao.
Hey, a bit of singing from JG. I like it. And 3 games.
3 in a row. Going for 4 here.
Here it is. We're going to equal the game to love record of 4 games to love.
It's never going to happen. Sinner's going to get one of these points for sure.
We need to set up a leaderboard, I think, of matches of most consecutive game to loves. And Pietro saying, let's sing it together then.
Oh, gosh.
Here we go.
Take me away. Portami via. Loving it. Oh, what a shot that is. We're not going to get a game to love, Ben.
Why? It's
Was it
15
in?
love. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It's the first
Oh, I thought it caught the line. That's what I'm saying.
still the first point, mate. It's 15 love.
No, but I thought it was 15 love to Sinner. I thought Sinner love 15. Sorry.
Yeah, we could still have a game to love. Could go all the way for a break again.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't anticipate. If we went love 15, it wouldn't look too good, would it?
Well, it's 30 love now, mate, and we're moving on. We're getting close to number 4. Have you got a beer out yet?
Chris Mears asking, no, not yet. He's asking, prepare the song for Pospisil as the winner of Sofia.
The winner of Sofia.
Mate, if it was Sofia, it'd be British. No, sorry. If it's Sinner, it'll be a lot better because Ben can do some Italian opera, maybe.
Yeah. Not sure what they have in Canada. What's it all about? Okay. 30 love. Good serve. Good return. Oh, it's into the net. And he's denied us the 4 game to loves in a row. And the record still stands, JG.
Yeah.
So there you go, into the net. He tried to come into the court there, but not quick enough. He sort of got caught in no man's land there, in and around the service line. Here we go. Pospisil. Serves into the net and a small little window here. Second serve opportunity.
Yeah, 30 all would turn this around a little bit. Good second serve.
Long and it's
30 all.
Chris Mears saying you can't say can't in Canada. Does that mean you can't say you can't win it? This is a can-do attitude in Canada, apparently.
I don't care. You're going to need a lot more than that to beat Sinner today.
Mella's saying a lumberjack song for a Pospisil. Yeah, that could work. Oh, it's a great serve from Pospisil there. No, I've got other plans for the rest of today. I'm going to be trying to... I'm working on something else. I don't think I'm going to have time to do a song for either of these guys.
What are you working on?
Yeah, mate, it's a little secret.
What, is it another GTL song or not?
No, not a song. Just going to... don't worry. You'll be kept in the dark the same as all the fans. I always like to keep
I hate that. I hate having to come on and then press a random button and not know what's going to play. For all I know, it could just be like a meme of all my funny bits and all my mistakes I've made.
Put your head on Pavarotti's body and it's you singing an Italian song. That'd be quite cool, actually. So, Pospisil holds 3-2. So Chris Mears, pretty.
Wait, there's so many songs. Petros, sing the Italian anthem. Do it for us. If you send me a super chat, I'll sing the Italian anthem.
I like the Italian national anthem though. That's one of my favourite national anthems.
How does it go?
I only remember it because when Michael Schumacher used to be racing.
Like,
yeah, exactly. It's like a high-pitched one, isn't it? Yeah, because when Michael
then it gets more intense.
Could turn that into a football chanting like one. That, but yeah, I remember when Schumacher used to win all of those Grand Prix. Obviously, he used to race for Ferrari, and they're obviously Italian. They used to have the national anthem of.
Mate, they always did it in GP.
Yeah, all the time, and I just remember every time he won, I was like, "Oh, I love this national anthem." They used to play. I used to spray a bit of champagne around. Great days, mate. Poor, sad to see Schumacher where he is now. Thoughts go out to him, mate. Here we go. Jannik Sinner on serve, one set up, his first ATP final. Here we go. Chris Mears outstretching his lead at the top of the leaderboard there with saying Vasek Pospisil buys us some drinks. JG, are you going to get a drink?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go get one, mate. Of course. Cheers for that, Chris.
Cheers,
is it a good time now to go?
Yeah, mate. It's only love
Yeah,
15.
why not?
So, Jannik Sinner, love 15. Is he going to get broken whilst JG's away? We can hear JG singing in the background there. Oh, hear him opening up this whole fridge. Here we go. Sinner down the middle. They're both playing it down the middle a little bit here. It's into the net from Pospisil there. It's a poor shot, and it wasn't a very strong rally at all.
Mate, I've not got one of my favourite beers today. It's the only thing left cold. It's a
what is it?
Budweiser.
Mate, I'm on them as well. They were the most I could get for the cheapest.
Yeah,
so,
they're on offer.
Yeah, I know. Everywhere.
Must be around all over, mate, because they're on offer in my shop as well.
Team Grove saying, come on, the Ginger Ninja. Good to have you in, mate. Team Grove's making an appearance. Here we go. 15-all. It's long from Sinner, and it's 15-30. And is this what Chris Meir was warning us about?
Mate, everyone could be right. There's been a lot of love for Pospisil as well in the chat, and people saying that he was going to win early on.
Oh, we got Francesca there saying, I like Sinner, but I'm Canadian. There you go.
So who's going to win then, Francesca? Sinner or Pospisil? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, here we go. This is a big guy. It's into the net, and there's 2 more break points. Vasek Pospisil. Here he comes, the Canadian. He's got his axe out, and he's chopping down at the tree. There is Jannik Sinner.
Mate, am I missing it altogether? Are Canadians known to be lumberjacks?
I think that
I've not really known the correlation too well.
Look at the flag, mate.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
we've got the maple. Is that right? The maple tree?
Maple syrup. That's what it always reminds me of. Well, do you remember at the beginning of the year he was Pospisil halfway through the match?
There you go, and the break of serve, Vasek.
His girlfriend didn't look too happy. She was just there, just like clapping, but on her face, she wasn't showing very much emotion at all.
Yeah, she probably thought, is it possible for Pospisil to win the second set?
She's probably sick of the cameraman keep curving on her.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, oh, he's back again. Here comes the camera.
Here he goes. And here we go. He's now serving. But don't forget, it's not really an actual break yet, is it? It's just a sort of break. It's half a break because he's still got to consolidate. If he does that, definitely a break. Yeah. Brad saying Pospisil has a girlfriend.
Well, I don't know why I say girlfriend. It's probably his wife.
It could be a girlfriend. Could be Sinner's girlfriend.
Let me find out. No, it's definitely Pospisil. He was clapping when Pospisil broke.
Yeah, she might just be just a fan of tennis.
No, yeah, it definitely
is. I believe it's this person.
Yeah, it is a girlfriend. Her name is Lauren. Lauren Eliza.
Sorry, it's gone down the wrong hole, mate.
Yeah, he's only recently. I think they've only recently got together. Maybe she's
Yeah,
Instagram famous.
Maybe. Excuse me.
Yeah, before he was with Holly Rowe, but now he's with his new girlfriend.
Oh,
it's not bad.
Not bad. Definitely doing very well for himself. So, and she's able to go there and watch his tennis live. One of the few people who can actually be watching live tennis right now. So, lucky person. No, there you go. Her Instagram account apparently is private, mate, but she has close to 5,000 followers.
Oh, and he looks like he's on the verge here of consolidating. 30
love. Good serving there. Good serving.
I think we can both agree then we was wrong. Sinner getting it done in 2.
Well, he's sort of dropped off, hasn't he? And that power hitting has sort of disappeared in this second set. He hasn't really been hitting the lines. Pospisil sort of grinding him out a bit at the moment. His serve
looks very frustrated. I don't know if you saw his reaction a second ago. He's very angry with himself. he's kind of let this one slip away.
Yeah, he has.
He's on the verge now of being 5-2 down. And the serving from Pospisil has only got better, really, as the match has gone on.
Yeah, it definitely has. And, well, yeah, if you have a look down this second set, as you can see there, game to love there on his service game.
Yeah.
And then and there you go. We've got a game to love there. And also consolidation. Don't you worry, I'm on the ball now, Chris Mears. You don't have to tell me anything. So, 5-2. Who saw that coming? Just out of the blue.
A lot of people did. A lot of our fans, we've got to give tip our hats to them. They all predicted Pospisil to win. So he's looking a lot good now. But however, I still got to have to believe in Jannik Sinner. For me, I'm really hoping for a strong final set from him.
Look at that. I mean, broken at the beginning of this second set. And you thought the end was nigh for Vasek Pospisil, but rallied back, broke to love, held to love. And yeah, it was back on serve. And then he broke again. Just fantastic play from him so far in this second set. And as you can see, one game away, and we only played 25 minutes. In the first set, 45 minutes. So could be nearing the end already for this second set.
Well, Francesca there's reminding us, obviously, the same thing happened in the last match against Gasquet. He lost the first set, come back, and in that third set, I believe he won 6-1.
Yeah.
So he's got plenty left in the tank here for me. And the longer this match goes on, being close, you'd fancy the experience maybe to be a bit telling.
Yeah, for sure. Got Almino saying, what are we watching the match on? You can actually catch the match on Tennis TV. You can catch it on Amazon Prime in the UK, or you can watch it if you've got any gambling account as well. So, just jump on one of those.
They're usually the fastest, if you're being honest.
Yeah, for sure. Being asked by DM, am I Canadian? No, I'm not Canadian, but I am. Got the Canadian flag. JG, he's got the Italian flag. Got to have one of us supporting each of the guys for the final. Love 15. And this is not the first time this has happened either. He just loses to love and then losing the first point of the next game. And not sure what that shot was, really. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, poor.
Good serve. Pospisil not impressed with that serve. He thought it was long. Do you reckon he's pulling out all the stops because his girlfriend's there? Can't just go out whimpering out. He's just got to really pull it all out of the bag now.
I don't know. I think this set's over with. I just don't see Sinner coming back now in this second set. So for me, it doesn't really matter what happens here in these next exchanges. I think even Sinner's probably focusing on the third now.
There you go. Long. Never over until it's over.
Yeah, we could. It's obviously it'll help him out if he can make Pospisil serve out for it.
Yeah. Here we go. Big serve. Lamb shank served up there by Vasek Pospisil. Here we go.
So I think it's crazy that if Marchenko would have beat Pospisil, it could have been here. Could have been here in the final.
Well, I don't doubt it. He was so close to beating him as well. I think that if he played the same way he did against Vasek Pospisil, they were pretty much going like tooth and nail between each other, and it was such a close match. That was probably the closest match Pospisil's had the whole tournament. And Marchenko, we know that he's how good he is on hard court. And he was just so disappointed with that result as well. It's sad to see Marchenko feeling down after one of those, but I think he could just be really proud of this performance. I think he played an amazing match, and he deserved to win it. Pospisil did get lucky in that match.
100%. And look how he's been repaid from his luck, though, reaching the final, and now he's on the verge of a third set.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Let first service here. 15 love. Just got a hold here.
Yeah, cheers for that, Pietro. He's asking, guys, leave a like right now. If you've not already, guys, like the video. We've got 100 people here. Hopefully, we've got 100 likes. It never seems to work out like that, but that would be brilliant.
Yeah, thanks to everybody who's joining us. We got over 100 people in. If you haven't liked the video yet, like you said, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be coming at you tomorrow. World Tour Finals.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a huge day.
Team Sitter-Pass. Come on. There you go. 40 love and 3 set points. Vasek Pospisil. This is amazing play right now from him. Serving so well like a true champ.
Yeah. I'm not sure where you're watching it, Ben, because for some reason you've jumped a bit in front of mine.
Oh, how's that possible?
We've been the same the whole way. There he goes. He holds. And there we are. We're going the distance. We're going to a third set.
That's impressive serving from Vasek Pospisil at such a pivotal point in that second set. Wow, he's done it again. Another game to love. He's really racking them up today, isn't he?
Yeah, so, and it's been pretty even, really.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Really good.
I know Melez was saying we was disrespecting Pospisil at the beginning. I think it's only because we just hold Sinner with such high regard. We don't mean any offense to Pospisil. We think he can. Well, we clearly know how brilliant a player he can be.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's shown it there in the second set. And now this final set, as much as I would love Sinner to go all the way and win, I think it's completely 50-50.
Well, if anything, I think it's Pospisil looks like the favourite now. And
really?
that's
would you say that?
Well, yeah, I would. Considering that if Sinner plays the same way as he played in that second set, you see the percentage of first serves won by Pospisil, 86%. And then Sinner down to 54% of first serve points won, 60% now, and 40% now for Sinner. So you see how
what's the total points?
Total points 27-15. So lopsided due to all those game to loves that he had. Yeah. And it was a very convincing set from Vasek Pospisil. I don't think it was that close, really. Sinner had it went off the boil.
Mate, I think it's my heart talking. I find it hard to speak without being too biased. I really love Sinner, but I know what you're saying. Everything there, looking at the stats, looking at what we've seen so far on that second set, maybe it does edge Pospisil slightly then.
It does. That's just...
You can't really... You've got to be honest. He looks like he's going to go all the way and win it now. 9
aces as well.
Yeah.
3 double faults so far for Jannik Sinner.
I'm just hoping Sinner brings some next level. Like if we see some of the level we saw in the final set against Alex de Minaur, I think he'll be all right and he'll win this.
He has to, yeah, well.
He has to raise his game. He needs to go all or nothing. There's no point in him coming out and playing it passive. He wants to leave it all on the court because for me, it's a final. You're not sure when the next opportunity you're going to get in a final. So he needs to just go all guns blazing. If that means he loses 6-2, then so be it. You just go for it now. Don't play. Just play without yourself. Express yourself on the court. Go for the big shots.
Do you reckon that he's tightening up a little bit now? Do you reckon that's something to do with it?
Well, I think Pospisil's been serving a lot better, so that's the big thing. It's made Sinner. It's been a bit tricky for him to get into the rallies. But then he's just made a lot of unforced errors, a bit uncharacteristic of himself. There's so many times he's just gone marginally long or a bit wide. Yeah. When at this level in a final, you can't afford to do that. You need to keep your mistakes to an absolute minimum and hope that your opponent makes a lot more than what you do.
It just seemed his forehand just seemed to just go off the boil completely in that second set, and he was hitting it in the net. It was going wide, and he just lost his distance control with it, and all the shots that were hitting the baseline suddenly flying long or just into the net and stuff. It just wasn't the same one from the first set.
Yeah.
So.
But we've got Brad YouTube here. He's loving a bit of
Lauren Eliza.
Yeah, he's loving a bit of Vasek's wife there, or girlfriend, sorry.
Girlfriend, yeah. Yeah, apparently there's not much information about her on the internet, this other website. So she keeps herself to herself, probably the way that Vasek probably likes to keep her as well. But going to matches, it's always going to get you in the spotlight a bit. So
the pervy cameraman won't leave you alone.
I know. I saw him just darting around the crowd there. There's only about 100 people there, and he's still managing to pick people out the crowd.
They've got a camera literally designated just for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Toilet break for Sinner. Anyway, he's back on court now.
Maybe you just need the loo.
Is it one of them toilet breaks where you don't go to the toilet, you just look at yourself in the mirror and just start hyping yourself up?
Just like, come on, this is my time. But or is this the Vasek Pospisil way of winning? Don't forget, against Richard Gasquet, he lost the first set. He comes back to win the second set convincingly, and the third set bagels Gasquet. So does he just get stronger as the match goes on? Is that what we're going to see here? Or are we going to see the Sinner resurgence? He snaps out of the daze and realizes he's going to win his first final at the first time of asking.
That first forehand's not looking too good. And he's loved 15 already. I think these early exchanges are going to be really key.
Exactly. I agree with DM there.
Wait, is DM you, Ben? Are you on another account?
Yeah. Just
Ben's
typing that one in now.
Table on DM, trying to call himself gorgeous.
That's it, mate.
No, it's good that Ben's got a little admirer there.
Appreciate all the kind words. Oh, and Pospisil into the net there. Here we go. 15-all. Cagey. Sinner needs to hold here. This is all important. Beginning of the set. Show your cards. Now, what are you going to be? Which player is turning up for this third set?
Good serve out wide.
Yeah, now the little slice there from Pospisil. Yeah, Pospisil just staying in these rallies. I think he's hoping for some Sinner errors here. And it's happened again.
On the forehand side, yet again. His forehand's is not firing.
Oh, it's just not firing. What's going on now? That Sinner forehand, it's not making it over the net for some unknown reason. Has he just taken a bit of power off it?
I don't know. Francesca there asking Vasek to drink some maple syrup for the final set. Maybe he has. We didn't see.
Secret maple syrup.
After the first set, he sneaks some in.
Must have. Is the sugar rush taking him through? Is he going to have a sugar dip in the third? Oh, it's long, and we got
2 break points.
Break points. Oh,
he's getting away from Sinner quick. He needs to stop the rot here. Hopefully, come on, 2 break points. Just save them. Bring it to juice. He's been serving so well, usually, Sinner. He's not been bad today as well. I think Pospisil was just a great returner in the game.
Can he make it up there? Win this ATP event and put himself into the record books, let's say. With
I was literally saying Sinner's forehand was looking like Federer's. Now I don't know what it looks like.
It's looking like
mine. He's gone from Federer's forehand to mine in the space of about an hour.
Oh, he's running around the backhand as well, which is surprising considering the air. Oh, he's hit the net cord. Sinner's come in. He's gone for the finish, and it's works.
Yeah. Surprised Sinner didn't charge the net there after that one. I think he's a bit nervous.
So yeah, Pospisil will be looking to to win this, to get that status of an ATP winner. Put him a bit higher in the pecking order in the Canadian celebrities. Obviously, you can be up there with the likes of Celine Dion, Justin Bieber, Jim Carrey, Ryan Reynolds, just to name a few.
Oh, he saved it. We're at juice, and he's managed to save the 2 break points there. Or was it 3? I think it was 2.
2, yeah. But still, it's 2 saved. And this is a signal of intent. This is looking good. Jannik Sinner, big serve. Into the net. Look at that. And he's got a game point now from 2 break points down.
I've got a question for you, Ben. How important is it to serve first in the final deciding set?
The what?
How important is it serving first in a deciding set?
Oof. I think it is.
Do you think that has a factor?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it is pretty important. I think it's into the net there from Sinner, and it's back to juice. I think winning the first game of the final set is always important as well. Yeah. I love it. Chris Meir got any stats for that? I'm sure he's probably got a few stats for that. If you win in the first game, but I reckon serving first, you're always you have the opportunity first just to go ahead. And once you're ahead, then you've always just got a little bit of leeway if you manage to win your serve.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I
good
think
serving.
it's huge. Serving first is just such a key.
Unless you've got a terrible serve. Then it's not.
You've always got like that scoreboard advantage, so you feel like you can always make it up in one way. Like where if you're down a break and the opponent served first, it feels like you always got to catch up 2 times.
Great hold. That was really good serving there. Really good serving from.
Yeah, no, the Canadian you missed there, Ben, was Bouchard.
Yeah, I was just listing off.
Apparently, Bouchard dated Vasek for a few months back in 2015. Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. How old?
Gets around Pospisil, doesn't he? He's had a few girlfriends.
Yeah. Oh, Bouchard. Yeah, she's 26. Okay, it's not that bad. She's been around for a little bit of time as well. So there you go, 1-0. Comfortable hold in the end, would you say?
Oh, I wouldn't say it was comfortable. That's not the right word, Ben.
I don't know. At the end, his serve suddenly started to pick up, and it looked like he was actually finding some. Sometimes those long juices can actually benefit a player because they actually can get back into the swing of it. Like, and you'd not having to just eat into another game so much. Like, because Pospisil's not giving him any chance to get into his service game at the moment.
That's true. And statistically, Brad's saying there, the player serving first does not have an advantage. I'm not sure what statistics that's based off of.
Yeah. Where are you getting your stats from? I'd like to see. Yeah, I think it's interesting, though. I think it's all important just winning that first game, though. Just getting your nose in front in that third set or
I think
final.
mentally it's got to have an impact, surely.
Oh, good play here. Good cross court. Oh, it's into the net. Pospisil.
Yeah. Good level, though, we're seeing now from the both players.
Yeah, you can see it's really every rally means a lot right now.
I might turn my sound up slightly. Let me know if you can hear it. I remember one time you can just hear everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's put an earphone in.
Yeah, I can't. I've got these ones.
So have I.
Yeah, but I don't have the other. I need another pair of earphones.
Hard times over at the JG residence. With only one earphones to share between the whole family.
Yeah, one ear each. Here we are, 30-15 in the third set.
Sharuk saying he only trusts Chris Mears' stats. There we go. There you go, that forehand. He's trying to. Oh, it's wide.
He's trying to get wide for sure. Yeah,
he went for it too. I was about to say it's looking better because he's realised
that was the right shot. That's what he needed to do.
I think he's realised. I think he was too far in the court. If he was if he was hitting it from the tee, it would have been a good shot. But he was so far over on the left hand side, he just hooked it. Just didn't need to have that much whip on it. I like the way he's hitting the forehand now. He's actually giving it more height, which is getting over the net at least. So he made one adjustment, which is really good to see. Ooh.
Oh, brilliant return as well. Was it out?
Yeah, it was out.
Pospisil didn't know. He come to the net, assuming it was it.
He was already at the net. Pretty
when
good.
they hit so fast, though, you've just got to react. There's not much more you can do.
Julie James adding in. Also, Shania Twain. Is that Shania Twain? Mark Twain? Bublé, Brian Adams, Neil Young. Go Canada.
Yeah, go Canada, man. There's a lot of good Canadians.
Oh, Canada.
What's the Canadian national anthem? Can you sing that?
I have no idea, mate. I'm not going to pretend that I know the Canadian national anthem.
DM's asking, what are you guys drinking? Beer? I think for the first time ever, we're drinking the exact same brand of beer.
Yeah,
never happened before.
The cheapest.
And it was funny enough, it was the cheapest one in the shops at the moment.
There you go.
A whole on the Budweiser.
Yeah. It was the one you could get the most for the least price. So it was a no-brainer.
I'm not a fan of it, though. It's one of my least favourite beers.
Pretty weak, but it's American. What do you expect? Can't drink that.
Some beef now. You've got the Canadian flag. You start beefing with America.
They don't drink in Canada. It's frowned upon, isn't it?
Don't know.
Oh,
Vasek likes a good beer.
Long. That's maple syrup beer, flavoured beer. with a syrup top.
Here we are, love 15.
Yeah, Mella's saying I can do a Shania Twain song for Vasek. Well, I've got one that I can say which would work for him from the first set, which would be That Don't Impress Me Much, which is a classic Shania Twain song. That don't impress me much. That one. Oh, good shot down the line there from Vasek. Oh, another great shot. Well, what a shot from Sinner. Half volley drop shot. Sinner's
Coming to the
in.
net. Yeah.
Right.
What a shot.
What a
I
rally.
think that was the best shot of the match so far. Finally. We've not seen many like for the highlight reel, have we?
No.
Not many long rallies as such.
That one was great. Good touch from Pospisil, but he got into the net and managed to finish. I thought it might even go wide when he looped it, but it didn't.
I did as well, yeah.
So when you see it,
so quick though, he cut to the net really well.
Yeah. It's those young legs, mate. 15 all. Here we go.
Maybe
Serving.
we could be seeing a tie break this set. What do you reckon about that?
Squeaky bum time.
Nothing better than a tie break to decide a title, eh?
Yeah. Didn't even have business end in the last set. It was that convincing. Oh, double fault again. Number 4 from Jannik Sinner.
Yeah, Karen's asking there, can't you stream the video? Unfortunately, we're not allowed. Otherwise, we'll get pulled from YouTube. There's a few places you can watch it, though. I think Tennis TV show it, Amazon maybe. If not, a gambling account is probably your best bet. It's the most up-to-date.
Oh, there you go. 30 all. But I'm going to sneeze. It's like going to be a podcast.
Sometimes you need to force it, mate. You need to force them. When they're there, you've got to force the sneeze out.
No, I refuse. I'm holding it in, mate.
Otherwise, it will come at the worst time.
Yeah, like game.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
40-30. And he was under pressure there, but he's managed to restrain the pressure from Vasek.
Yeah, really. He's keeping him at arm's length at the moment with big serves like that. This is showing me
why we've got so many people here, 140 people. Please help us out and like the video. Allow us to appear to a lot more people. And another one is subscribe. Hopefully, 3K by the end of 2020. That's our aim. And we can only get there with all your guys' help. With that, Sinner holds to lead 2-1 in the final set.
Yeah, it was really impressive.
So far, he's made 4 aces and 4 double faults.
Yep. But all importantly, he's level on and he's on serve in the third set, and he still has every chance of winning his first ever ATP event at the first time of asking. Looking better now. Seems to have
recovered. I wonder what the stats are for the amount of players who win an ATP title in their first attempt. I don't suppose it's very high.
Oh, let's have a look.
I don't know if you can find that, can you?
I don't know. I'll try.
It's a bit of a tricky one.
I don't know if that will just come up if I type it in.
Maybe.
Ah, there we go. There you go. It's that easy. Just type it in. It just comes up. That's what
Google for you then.
Just amazing stuff. So it's apparently the 7, the Magnificent 7, who have claimed the title. Oh no, that's ATP Finals. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew it was never going to be that easy.
For God's sakes.
No,
that's still impressive, though.
Think he's going to win or not?
That's still impressive, though, because obviously Tsitsipas won it on his first time of asking. Yeah. Here we go. So on serve, Pospisil. What's going on here? I'm getting groomed in the chat.
DM just asked, are you single, Ben?
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Sorry to disappoint you. I'm very, very happy with my lovely girlfriend.
Are you sure DM couldn't swing you one way?
I think I've been sliding into too many DMs by the sounds of it.
Oh gosh! If you don't try, you never know.
Exactly. You got points for asking at least. Here we go. Vasek Pospisil. Here we go. Sinner. Good volley in from Pospisil, and that's what we expect from this Grand Slam doubles winner. Yeah, great volley, like Chris saying there. Pietro saying, try with JG. Why not?
I'm taking 2, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you've always got to be careful of the DMs, Jackie, no matter who they are. Yeah, and exactly like Shurik's saying, he learned about that volley from Jack Sock. Yeah, his doubles partner. There you go. It's long there, and this is the perfect response from Vasek Pospisil.
He's not had to do anything, though. He's not had to do too much.
Exactly.
Sinner keeps making mistake after mistake after mistake. Look at that. It's like a shank, that one. On the forehand side, yet again.
Oh, and in frustration.
He's not played very well.
He even messed up that kick as well. That's how bad his shots have been.
Nah, the second and third set, for me, Sinner's just not really been that great.
Wow,
Ace there
40
again.
love.
And Pospisil's getting out of his service games very quick, and that's number 10 aces now for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's really racking them up, isn't he? And really getting to see the real Vasek Pospisil in this second and third set. But Sinner's still ahead, but not for much longer, I don't think. Oh,
Michael there is asking, who is the most underrated player in your opinion?
Most
I'll
underrated.
give you mine while you're thinking. For me, the most underrated player is Batista Agut.
Well, yeah, I mean, no one really speaks about him that much, do they? Not
He's
enough.
not someone spoken about a lot, and I think he's got...
Apologies.
No worries. I think he's got the ability to be anyone. So for me, Batista Agut is the most underrated tennis player right now. What about you? You got one?
Not off the top of my head, but underrated player. I mean, for someone,
so it's got to be someone like Sinner. Obviously, you could never have because he's like rated by so many players, so many people.
This is what I mean. Like before, it probably would have been someone like, but then the trouble is, can you really say a young player is an underrated player? Though I don't know. It's more like these players, like you said, like
it's more. I'd say more like an older player.
Well, someone like obviously someone we always speak about, Martin Fucsovics. He's a really underrated player for me. I think he performs really well on the highest level.
But how underrated is he? Because he's not a world beater by any means, is he?
Yeah, but he still manages to make big upsets. Like he beat Grigor Dimitrov at the US Open, don't forget.
I think this guy here, what we're watching now, maybe Pospisil could be one of the most underrated.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably why you're asking. But for me, Pospisil is certainly very underrated.
Oh, he's massively underrated.
Even probably underrated by us both.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just the fact that he's obviously had to come back from injury, all of that type of stuff. And obviously another person who wants to know if would you class it as underrated or would you class it as just like he's got the ability? Someone Nick Kyrgios. We know
he's
how
not
good
underrated. He's not underrated.
He's highly rated, but people are just frustrated that he's with his game. I don't know.
We are on the third year, though, Ben, of another game to love.
Wow, we're going to go for the rest of
very well.
He's like, you can do it.
This happened as well in the second set early on. And we know how that one ended, so...
I was going to say another player.
Good return.
Didn't get it. I was hovering on the button. Yeah, another person that we sometimes forget about as well. I know that you sing his praises pretty highly as Kevin Anderson. And he's very...
Gasquet is one who's quite underrated.
Yeah. What about Big Steve Johnson?
No, he's not. I'm not a big fan of Steve Johnson. I don't really get the hype.
Whoa.
I don't get the hype. I'm sorry.
All right, chill out.
He's a bit of a one-trick pony, mate.
Beer's gone to your head.
He's a one-trick pony, Steve Johnson.
Radio Pelka, mate. He's a bit underrated.
No, he's not. On the spin, and he holds.
Yeah, look at that.
The crowd going.
Yeah. Look at that, though. So, Sinner holds again. Doesn't give us a game to love, but we don't mind. Still a great shots and a great hold. So, 150 people made it in. If you haven't liked the video yet, hit the like button and also subscribe.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Jannik,
thanks so many people joining us today. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's the ATP 250 final. Jannik Sinner versus Vasek Pospisil, if you're just joining us. And then later on tomorrow, well, all day tomorrow, I believe, we've got 2 matches in
we are.
ATP finals.
yes, we
Starting
do.
us off, Dominic Thiem versus Tsitsipas.
Yeah,
We're doing a live watch along for all of the matches. So
the final
be
from
sure to
last
join
year.
us as well. Yeah.
Final from last year is the match that kicks off this year, which is what better way to start the tournament? I mean, team looking for instant revenge against his final opponent last year. Just think it's going to be super exciting, that one. I mean, this one, it's on a knife edge. I think that one's going to be similar.
Yeah, Pietro's asking again, guys, can you stream the game or not? No, we're not allowed to, unfortunately. We get pulled from YouTube if we stream it. But you can set it up quite easily. If you just open a gambling account, you are able to watch it through that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not too difficult.
No, it's not. No, it's not. So, here we go again. What do you think now, Chris Meir? Where's your predictions lying now? This is a little bit of a turnaround in the way this is going. We've had the Jannik Sinner set. We've had the Vasek.
Chris Meir still feels that Vasek's going to come through. I feel like, if I'm honest, it's going to go probably the distance this third set, and I reckon we could see a tiebreak to settle it. But the unfortunate thing, if that was to happen, I would fancy Pospisil in a tiebreak. Sort of suits the bigger server.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe get it done earlier. That's my hope, anyway.
Wow, and there's an ace straight away as you're saying that. I don't think you can challenge on this one, can you? I've not seen any. I don't think the challenge machine is in action in Sofia.
Maybe not.
He's having a day off. Big serve. He's into the net, and he's got this little hut. They just don't work sometimes, those, do they? Just when he comes into the net, he's greeted by a ball at his feet.
Mate, come on, it has worked. This whole match, it has worked. There's not many where it's set up like that.
Yeah, with the volley, I think when he has it as the half volley, it's so much more difficult because it's right under his feet, and to try and keep that low so that Sinner can't hit a winner off it, nearly impossible.
Yeah,
nearly impossible.
There, he's saying no tie break, but Vasek's going to break first.
So it's nearly impossible, or is it impossible? There we go. Jannik Sinner starting to dictate this rally. Down the line, great shot from Pospisil. Now he's dictating. He's into the net. Great slice winner.
Yeah, big time as well. He needs to hold his serve here.
Yeah.
We could be seeing a proper business end now in this third set, I reckon.
Well, the level is really... Both players raising their level on their service games right now.
Yeah, and Francesco obviously saying there, thank God for TV for the finals this week. Obviously, if you don't know already, you can watch all of the ATP finals on the TV, which is pretty cool. Help us through this lockdown in the UK.
Indeed. Priyanka there saying it'd be sad if Sinner wins an ATP title before Felix.
Yeah, we were speaking about that. That's how we started the podcast, funny enough. It would be in a way. However, I feel like he's a bit more ruthless than Felix. Felix, for me, is a bit soft when he gets to a final.
Yes. And it looks like my saying is stuck. That's impossible.
Yeah, impossible. We have to bring the T-shirts out soon. Mission Impossible.
Anything is possible. Just do this all day. There we go, 40-30, and from what looked like a comfortable service game, now looking a little bit
Come on, mate. Let's get to the juice. Come on, Sinner. This is your time to shine.
Well, it just takes one big serve, and it's not. There you go, and an ace.
Are we watching Zverev again?
Wow.
12 aces now for Vasek Pospisil. And he always thinks about a good time.
He serves like this. He gives anyone, like you saw, he beat Medvedev. He can beat anybody when he's serving like this.
Yeah.
He has the game to back it up as well. and it's just an amazing performance. Like when he can turn it on like this, it's just a delight to see people serving and playing so well. Like this is his top tennis right now from Vasek Pospisil.
And I think here, Ben, we're at the mini business end.
The mini briefcase.
This is the one a little bit before 3-all. Huge service game coming up for Jannik Sinner. Maybe his biggest of his career, you could argue.
Yeah, when you get to the tie break in the final set, is that like the big business end? Like you have to have like a business trip. Like you need like an actual suitcase for that one. I think. Oh, it looked wide, that one from Sinner, but it wasn't. It was on the line. Oh, Pospisil's on the run volley there.
I didn't think it looked wide. I thought it was well in.
I thought it might have clipped the back edge of the line, but I wasn't sure. No, they didn't show the replay. Must have been in. The umpire sat right next to it. Yeah, that was always going to be a difficult volley on the run, that one.
If anyone could do it, I expected him to. I think he's a bit disappointed with it.
Yeah, well, the fact he was there and it wasn't a powerful shot.
He was there in good time. He was there he had a lot of time to react.
It's just awkward.
Yeah, Michael's asking there, who's your pick for the ATP finals? We did an actual video the other day. It was quite a good draw preview. We gave all our picks in the bracket. No, not in the bracket, in the league, sorry. No, in the groups, in the two groups, Group Tokyo and Group London. We gave our picks on who we think is going to advance to the semi-finals and the finals. So go check out that preview we did.
Indeed. God.
And DM is not taking no for an answer. He/she, I'm not sure. Is saying to take your hat off. Let's see your hair.
Oh, mate, you don't want to see this as his COVID hair.
Yeah,
it's virus. Oh, it's out.
It's a game to love.
Oh, yeah, Jannik Sinner. Yeah, did you remove your?
A lot of gamblers here now, Ben, in the chat. Nadal spin's gone for Pospisil to win.
Where did your hat go?
I never had it on today.
Didn't you?
No.
Oh, must have been yesterday.
Yeah.
Getting confused, mate. Too many podcasts.
Well, they're coming thick and fast, and we'll be doing well. I think we'll have them every day now. We've got live watch-alongs, and we've got some big players featuring.
Mate, it's just going to be ridiculous. Literally cannot wait for that. It's going to be.
That's number 7 times we've seen Pospisil's girlfriend so far. We should have a little counter on the screen. How many times the cameraman flicks to her?
Where she sat as well, just on her own.
I know.
I'm going to go and whilst it's in the break, I'm just going to grab a quick beer.
Yeah, no worries, man. Take your time. And while Ben goes to get his beer, just help me out, guys. Subscribe. Help us out. Help the channel grow. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get it. But that was a very big hold there from Sinner, that last one. Holding to love as well. Just shows he's still in this. And I just don't know. I fear that it's going to go all the way. I think we are going to see a tie break. I know Chris Meir doesn't agree. Ben doesn't really either. But for me, I think Pospisil's serving too well. And Sinner seems to have upped his game a little bit. And that combination for me, it spells no breaks. James asking there, how many sets do you think Schwartzman will win? I say max 1. I agree. I feel really sorry for little Diego, man. It's pretty terrible. The draw he's got is, well, his hardest draw. He's got every player he did not want to get in the draw. They're big guys, strong servers. And for me, I don't give him a chance, really.
Nah, it's going to look very bleak, I think, for Diego Schwartzman. But we'd love to see the little man prove us wrong, wouldn't we? Gotta love Diego. His perseverance on the court, second to none. Oh, Pospisil into the net. Oh, he's hit straight at him. And now they're in a net volley rally. And obviously, Pospisil's going to win that one.
Terrible from Sinner. I want to see a bit more ruthlessness there. Smack it at him.
Yeah.
I'm honest. Come on, you're in a final. Bit more ruthless. What's that? He just tapped it at him. put your arm through it and whack the ball.
I think going down the line would have been the better shot because it was more open. He was stood in the middle of the
court.
court.
That passive tap back. I'm sorry. It just shows too much respect for your opponent. You're in a final.
Definitely.
You agree?
And he thought, what is happening here? I don't know why Pospisil stopped running there.
Nah, there's no way getting that then.
Yeah, but he might have done if he took like half a second, but he thought, this is over because of a rubbish shot.
Watch this again. Look, from this position here, there's absolutely zero chance.
Yeah, but look how close he was. He was actually close to getting it in the end. If he'd have not stopped, he probably would have got there. But he was
sorry, Ben. We'll go back to what we were talking about Diego. At least Diego made it there against the
I'll
give him credit for that. Fair play to him.
Amazing.
I'm actually wishing him the best. I hope he can do some amazing victory over anyone. But
I'm excited to see him play.
Yeah.
I actually love watching him play. So much consistency. Just if anyone has an off day, he'll be there. He'll take you out.
He kind of got mugged off though by the ATP. Have you seen what they did with the pictures?
Yeah, I know.
A photo of them all, and they put him right in the back, standing behind Zverev. He looks like looks about 2 foot tall.
A dwarf. It's like one of the ball boys just waiting around the back.
Did him dirty, big time.
Yeah, why not put him at the front? I suppose he's the lower ranks go at the back.
Yeah, they'd put him and Rublev at the back.
Well, not fair, is it? I tried to make him on our draw preview thing. I didn't want to make him super short. I tried to at least keep him like a relative height.
Yeah, I saw someone in the comments said they should have put him on one of the boxes so he could stand on one of them, but then that would have made it worse.
Giving him some platform trainers to work.
They'd have to have done it to Rublev as well to balance either side out.
Rublev's like 6'2". I think he's all right.
Yeah, but just to make it fair, but then it would look really lopsided as well. I don't think there was much you could do for poor Diego there.
Stilts? No?
Huh?
Stilts.
Stilts, yeah. Oh, and there he goes.
There you go.
Holds, and now we are at 4-4 in the final of Sofia.
Is it?
And that spells only one thing, Ben.
Get your money out. It's the business end. That's what it means. Pretty crazy.
And this is huge. Sinner holds here. He is then only one game away from the match. If Pospisil breaks, on the other hand, he's then serving for the match.
It's very nervy times here for Jannik. Is this going to deny it? And there's a lot of neck. Yeah. A lot of neck cords being.
We need some of your commentary now, Ben.
Yeah. It's just over the. Oh, Yannick's gone it big and it's wide.
I think it was in, Ben.
Mate, that was not. He went too big on it.
I honestly think it was in.
Was it?
For me, it was in.
That looked wide to me. Everybody thought.
To me as well.
Cool, wasn't there? Did he correct him?
It is 15 love. No, there was no call.
Well, Vasek's having a word, mate.
Vasek was unhappy. He was saying it was out.
Yeah,
it was very close. If it was in, it would clip the outside of the line. But I thought it was in.
Hawkeye. This is too big an occasion to not have it. Anyway, 15 love. Big serve down the tee, just long.
Oh, Nadal's been there saying the umpire overturned it. Thanks for that.
Well, a double fault, and that's not what you want to see. The pressure. Maybe that's karma. God giving him the point back because it was actually wide. I'd like to see.
Music, Ben. Do you not think we should have some like tense music in the background when we get to the end of a match?
Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. It's going to be like that.
Second serve again. Doesn't want a double fault.
Here we go. 15-0. Second serve. Oh, Pospisil gets it back. It's down the middle of the court into the service line. Sinner's in. It's a great shot. What a passing shot. Vasek Pospisil.
Gosh. Huge point. And with that, Julie subscribed. Thanks for that, Julie. If anyone else hasn't subscribed, please join us. Join us on GTL. We've got loads of podcasts lined up. We're doing the live watch along for all of the ATP finals. And with that, it's 15-30 in this final set. Pospisil with an incredible passing shot.
Oh, big serve. And it's Pospisil now slicing it, and he's keeping it on the baseline. He's keeping Sinner pinned to the baseline. Now he's gone slice. Sinner steps in. They're just keeping it fairly central right now. Pospisil. Oh, he's hit that net cord. It's going wide.
Out wide, 30 all. That's one of them ones. Sometimes it can clip the top of the net and just fall inside, you know?
Yeah,
how many times
did
that? And then it would have been 2 break points.
That net cord.
Fine margins, very fine margins.
You see that net cord now about 3 or 4 times in the past 2 games. So he's keeping it very low to the net. He doesn't want to give Sinner any opportunity to pounce on a shot. Here we go. First serve's in. It's there. Sinner fires it, and it's too powerful. 40-30.
30 will do very well to break from here. Some would say it's mission impossible.
Yeah, mission impossible. Definitely possible. As we know in tennis, anything is possible.
I don't think your thing's updated on here. Just to let you know, guys, it's 40-30. Oh, there we go. It's done.
There you go.
Holds to make it 5-4. And now he's only 1 game away from winning the match and his first ATP title.
Wow. There you go. And the stats are pretty much even. 73% to 78% first serve, 53 to 58%, and 2 break points, 1 each. The only thing that's lopsided.
There's been honestly not much between these 2 players.
Well, which way do you see this going, guys? Let us know in the comments. Which way do you think that this match is going to swing? Do you think Pospisil can hold it? Do you think that it's going to be too much pressure in front of his new girlfriend serving this one out? Or serving to stay in it, rather?
His girlfriend might help him cross the line.
Maybe he won't want to
disappoint her.
Well, he won't want to embarrass himself in front of her. He might just want to win. They probably have a big celebration tonight if he wins.
I think we need to talk about that big point though, Ben. And Chris Meir there just spoke about it. The net call on 15-30 was crazy.
Yeah.
If that bounce just in, then we'd have seen 2 break points, and Pospisil would have really had he'd have 1 hand on the trophy for me.
Yeah.
When it falled out wide, 30 all, and then followed up with a brilliant first serve. Fine margins. And so far, I think it's fair to say that Sinner is really holding his nerve here.
Well, we know what it's like on the Pospisil serve. He's been serving so well in this match. He's held a lot to love in this match as well. But is that service going to suddenly start shaking? Now serving to stay in the match at 5-4 in the 3rd set. This is what sorts the men from the boys, JG.
And if Sinner can break here and win this match, we'll gain another subscriber, Ben. Because they're saying, I'll only subscribe if Sinner wins.
Great. Here we go. Vasek Pospisil. Been serving so well. You can hear a pin drop now. It's long. He's got a 2nd serve to look at straight away, and that's not a good start.
50-50 this point now for me.
Just played it down the tee. Sinner returns down the middle. It's long, and it's love 15.
Love 15, Jannik Sinner. 3 points away.
You see the hand shaking. Here we go.
Tense, isn't it? This is really tense.
What it must be like.
I don't know how these players can do this.
It's miles wide, that first serve.
Second serve.
2nd serve and his girlfriend.
Cameraman goes to the girlfriend yet again. I think that's number 8.
She looks more worried than Pospisil. He hits it down the middle. Sinner returns. They're playing it pre-central. Sinner long. 15 all.
He looked a bit tight, didn't he, with that backhand? Unlike him, what's he doing? Just find the court, I feel. In these pressure points, you can take a little bit off it, I feel. Just find the court. Make the opponent play another shot. Yeah,
exactly. You've just got, it's just nervy times right now. Obviously, Sinner has in his mind he's 3 points away from winning.
Yeah, well, Lin Jiang said, I'll watch all of your videos if Pospisil wins. So it's a win-win for us, Ben.
Wow, that's an ace. Pospisil's back in this. His service back on track. 13 aces for the match.
Yeah, and what a time to be thundering down the aces. 2 more here. He'll take your arm off for it.
Well, how many more opportunities does he have to win an ATP event, Vasek Pospisil? That's probably what he's asking himself right now. Great serve again. 40-15.
Unreturnable.
Down the
As good
tee.
as an ace, that one.
Down the tee seems to be his go-to for getting those big serves, unreturnable ones.
Yeah, 40-15. So now he has 2 game points to level it at 5-5.
Yeah, and like Chris saying there, they're literally he's throwing bombs down. Let's first service. Here we go. Another first serve he gets. Well, I don't think going out wide's the serve, but it's good to mix it up as well. I think down the tee is his money serve, to be honest.
Yeah, look who's joined us. Thomas Rock's here. Obviously, number 2 on that team. How we doing, mate? And you've joined at a brilliant time.
Oh, and it's into the rally. And that's why you don't go out wide, because it's returned easily by Sinner, and then it was too powerful to control.
Yeah, he's still got one more opportunity, though, to hold his serve here.
Keep it down the tee. Keep it down the tee. I think
You forced that too much.
Nah, but Sinner's struggling. Yeah, but Sinner's struggling with them. There you go. Down the tee, but he's got it back in this time. But at least with not too much power. He's into the rally and a lamb shank from Jannik Sinner.
Here we go.
5 games all.
Yeah, and as Thomas Rock's joined, I feel like we'll have to press it again. For me, I think this is the business round number 2.
Yeah, here we go. What appears to be now do or die, sudden death. Jannik Sinner, it's back on you. Can you hold your serve? Here we go. What do you reckon?
Forza Sinner.
There, and then Chris Mears saying that's the break now coming. Well, not like that. It's not. It's into the net from Vasek Pospisil, Jannik Sinner. 15 love.
Maybe a game to love. I want to pop the champagne after this one.
Well, there's going to be some nerves in this game, that's for sure. Oh, big serve. He's done well. A cheap point. Needs those. Easy points.
He needs to put everything into it now, but both players are. They're not leaving anything left on the court, are they?
Just over the 2-hour mark in this final in Sofia. Oh, just wide on that serve there, the first serve. Oh,
mate, and I said it at 1-1. I thought we would see a tie break this final set, and it looks like we're getting closer and closer to that mark.
Exactly. 30 love for Sinner. Pospisil still in this game, though. Oh, he's really hit the power on that one, though. Sinner turning up the heat, and it works. 40 love, Jannik Sinner.
God, brilliant inside-out forehand there. Had him scampering.
Yeah, literally. I know. So he's proving anything you can do, I can do better. And
Chris Mears disappointed there.
Yeah. Big serve. What a winner down the line from Vasek Pospisil, though. What a way to answer it.
Yep.
Exactly. Stop being passive. And look what happened when he stopped. Winner off a first serve.
Armenia, they're saying 7-5 Sinner. How great would that be?
Wow.
Well, for the Italians, it would be. Not all the Canadians in the chat and Chris Mears.
Oh, it's a good serve and a held from Jannik Sinner. And at least he'll get a tie break. That's at the very least.
And the stats are just so even. There's nothing between them whatsoever. The only one, which is the main difference, is the ace count. Vasek Pospisil hitting 13 aces and the double faults, I guess. Sinner's only hit 4 aces, but he's hit 5 double faults. Yep. For me, never a good sign when you're hitting more double faults than aces.
No, I mean, it's not a great sign, but he did it over like one period and he sort of recovered from that period. So, yeah, it's been a long time since
if we are to get a tie break, that's the time you do not want to be seeing double faults. You just can't get 3 points away. That's because 1 point is worth so much in a tie break, especially of a final of an ATP 250.
That's where that statistic comes in so much. So we just meant the aces to double faults. 13 aces, Vasek Pospisil. Unlucky for some. Yesterday was Friday the 13th. Lucky
wasn't very unlucky for him yesterday, though, was it? He smashed Gasquet.
Exactly. Maybe it's lucky for some. Maybe 13's his lucky number. Who knows, mate? Interesting stuff, though. He's just taking his time. Don't get too stressed. Vasek, I think Sinner needs to just go for this now.
DM's asking, Ben, what's your podcast called?
Seriously. If you have a look at the bottom of the video, or right at if you look in the top corner above Pospisil's head, it says it there, the Game to Love podcast. And if there's ever a game to love, you'll see it pop up on the screen. A champagne cork.
We're working on maybe some beers because it's probably more accurate. We don't ever pop the champagne.
Yeah, I don't think we've had any champagne yet since we've been doing them, but it's always good to celebrate a game to love, isn't it?
Oh, the big question here, though, is can Pospisil force a tie-break?
Can he? Can he? And Lin Jiang, yeah, we're both bringing you this from London in the UK.
There we go, number 14 ace.
14 aces. Sinner's thinking you better use all those up now before you get to the tie break. Here we go. Oh, he's dialed it in. And another great serve. That's 30 love. That's really pinging off his racket nicely, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got Zenga Tiger there saying, in Italy, 13 is a lucky number.
Oh. Why? That's what I want to know. Oh, Bolt. Interesting. Yeah, we've got 250 people in. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Both of these really help us out. And as we say that, it's a double fault from Vasek Pospisil. We don't see many of them from him. It's third of them. Exactly, mate. No games to love in this match. Oh, in this game, rather.
Not a bad place to do it, though. If you're 30 love up, you can afford one, but you can't afford another one here.
No, it's a good serve. A good return, though. Sinner's into the rally. Now they're going forehand. Sin onto Sinner's backhand. Oh, no, too much power.
Come on, Sinner. Here we go. And Sinner now is 2 points away from the trophy here in Sofia.
It's dangerous times. Will Vasek Pospisil have enough nerve to serve a big first serve right now? Because now he needs...
clarifying because it is. And 17 is the unlucky one.
This is really, really important. Big serve. Big return. He's into the net. Good volley. Great shots there.
Gosh. Right. Takes some bottle to do that, doesn't it? Under 30
this power that's coming back at you and to put it away.
Jack Sock would have been proud watching that one from home.
Yeah, he would. He would have had a hamburger in your honor.
I'll spin here saying, big ace down the middle. If any time he would love an ace, it is now. He does not want this to go to juice.
40-30. Here we go. Big serve. Sinner somehow gets it back in. Pospisil tries to put it away. He does. And we're going to a tie break. Wow.
This is nervy.
Oh, how's your hand?
Mate, is this business end number 3?
My beer. Mate,
this is a real business end, this one. And yeah, it's huge. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think you've got to be honest. I think it would favour a Pospisil. I hate to say it. As a tie break would suit his game a lot more. He's obviously thundering down the aces.
Thunder down a double fault in the last game, though. So didn't favour him too much there. It was a very close service game, if not one of the closest since the beginning of the match.
Yeah.
Oh, let first serve from Sinner. Oh, it's getting...
And I'm just hoping that we get a Sinner win.
Squeaky bum time here. And it's a good serve. Pospisil slices it back. It's hit the net core from Sinner. Pospisil runs round the backhand. Now he's opened up the court. Pospisil forehand. They're going forehand to forehand, cross court. Power from Sinner. It's forced the error.
Brilliant.
1-0 Sinner. One love.
So we're getting a lot of love from both players here. Lynn saying, come on, Vasek. We've also got Jules saying, come on, Pospisil, Caesar, Sinner. Who else we got? Everyone's cheering on different people. It's good to see so many different fans of both players.
Yeah, I mean, both got a big four. This is going to be their first win ever in an ATP final. If either of them wins this, the pressure is on. It's only fitting. We're into a tie break. Serving. One love Sinner. Big serve. He gets it in. And big hit away. What a winner. That's how turn it up in the tiebreak, Vasek.
He's turning up the heat as well. Gosh.
Turn it up to 11.
Smack that one away.
Yeah. Look
Nothing
at that.
can do there.
A pressure shot.
Sit and watch.
Nearly hit the line judge.
He knocked him out.
Yeah, it's fine if it's in play, though. Here we go. 1-1. Big serve. And it's unreturnable. 2-1. 2-1. Vasek Pospisil.
Advantage Pospisil, I feel.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Vasek. He's on the brink, maybe. 5 points away from his first ATP.
And there's the girlfriend shot. Was all called in for. What's that, number 9 now?
It's at 9, is it?
Could be 10.
Could be 10.
It probably will be 10 in about 5 minutes' time. Maybe less.
Big serve from Sinner. It's returned in court. He's jumped and hit that backhand. It's long.
Yes.
We're 2-2.
Come on, Sinner. 2-2.
Not many long rallies, are there, in this tiebreak? It's a pretty quick fire.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, guys. I want to know the exact score. What is this one going to end? I'm going for an 11-9 Sinner. I think it's going to be a classic.
Wow. They served us in. It's long.
3-2.
And there we go.
What's your score, man?
Well, if you're going Sinner 11-9, I've got to go the other way, haven't I? I'm going to go 8-6 Pospisil.
Ooh.
But I think we had somebody else saying in there.
Well, let's listen here. Michael here saying 9-7 Vasek.
Sharuk 7-4.
Sharuk saying 7-4.
Pospisil. So 3-2. The one before the break. It's always a little bit important. You just want to have that edge going in.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's missed the first serve, and it's not a good sign.
First player to miss a first serve in the tiebreak.
Oh,
Could it be key?
Oh, and it is.
It was 4-2. Jannik Sinner's got the mini break in the tiebreak. Nadal spin there going for 11-9. Vasek.
Oh,
I feel like we've got a long way to go yet, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's and Zenga Tiger then coming in with 8-6 Sinner. Thomas Rock saying 7-3 Sinner. I don't know. And Chris Mir just saying, move your legs, Vasek.
It's getting angry.
Yeah.
Come on, Jannik. Come on, man.
More,
please do this.
From Dean there. Come on, Jannik. Here we are.
Well, changeover. We've got so many people. If you can all like the video right now, it will help us out a whole bunch,
guys.
And also subscribe. Come on, it'd be good to get more of the regulars in.
Yeah,
for sure. Here, 7-4 Sinner. So it's a very mixed review. I think it's about 50-50. And this match is in the balance too. But Sinner, slight advantage right now.
Oh, the good big serve. Puts away the volley. And here we are, 4-3. Pressure back on Sinner, but with the mini break.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you're going to subscribe, don't forget, hit the bell because it notifies you of all of our live watch-alongs coming on tomorrow. We've got the ATP World Tour Finals we're covering tomorrow, starting with Tsitsipas versus Team. Here we go. Sinner, 4-3.
Oh, he's a bit nervy. Wiping the sweat there.
Yeah. It's long.
Yeah, and it's Sinner time now for a second serve.
Second serve. This is not what you need. The sweat on the hands.
Good one, it was a really good one.
Messed it up. That was an easy return. Wasted there.
So to be able to fire down a second serve like that under this kind of pressure.
Remember when we spoke to Dennis Kudler and he said trying to close out the match in the Grand Slams is one of the worst things he's ever had to do. He said, I could barely even hit the ball over the net. He said, my hand
couldn't hit anything. Everything was just like in a different world, dimension.
Yeah.
But here we are, Sinner's on the verge here, 5-3.
Big serve. Pospisil returns. They're going forehand cross court. Sinner goes down the backhand side of Pospisil. Oh, he's gone big. It's back in play with the slice. He's gone big to the forehand side. Pospisil somehow staying in. It's a great winner from Sinner.
What a point that is. And with that, we have 3 match points for Jannik Sinner. He's on the verge now of his first ATP title.
Incredible.
This is really special.
Incredible.
you could probably say that was probably one of the points of the match as well. And what a way to be doing it, setting up 3 match points.
What a winner. What a winner that was. He really shortened the court there and just made the angle. Just an incredible shot. Incredible.
Certainly not done yet.
Yeah, Vasek, if he holds both of these, it's going to be very interesting. No, and the first serve in the net. No. Come on, Vasek. There we go. Sinner back into the backhand side. It's long.
It's long and Sinner wins. Sinner is the champion in Sofia, winning 6-4, 3-6, 7-6. And what a match it was. Honestly, one of the best finals I've seen this year. Pospisil,
fantastic.
Really turned it up. You've got to give credit to him. I thought he got better as the match went on. The third set, it was always destined to be a tie-break. And Jannik Sinner has come out on top. It's pretty emotional, really, watching him there, clapping the crowd. Everyone's going crazy.
Fantastic, really. Feels sad, feels sorry for Pospisil. Obviously, 30 years old. Could have been his first final win there. He's his third attempt now, and he's been a runner-up each time. But he's been to 2 finals this year, and we might see him back in 2021 getting to some more. So hopefully for next year for him. But today's day goes to the 19-year-old, the young Italian stallion, the ginger Italian. He's done it, mate. He's finally got one. He's got it over the line. What incredible to be here to witness it.
I think the difference between the two today was that 1 point what forced the 6-3. It was in the balance. It was a rally going down the middle. And Sinner forced the issue with 2 incredible forehands. One of them, I don't know how Vasek got it back. He managed to just about. And the other one was just dispatched perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, would you say that there was a big point when it was he hit that net cord as well?
The 15-31 was also another really big moment. I think if that was to creep in, I think we'd have seen a different result here today. Yeah. And Vasek potentially would have won. But, mate, that's tennis. It's fine margins, as we all know. I've really enjoyed it, actually, today. I thought it was a brilliant final. I want to thank you guys for joining us. You make it very special. It was good also to have such a balanced audience today. We had people cheering on Jannik, and we also had a lot of fans for Vasek Pospisil as well. So it's nothing better than that.
And unfortunately, it did seem to be in Pospisil for him to win that final, unfortunately, because Jannik Sinner, it rhymes for a reason. He is the winner of his first ATP event. And how many more times are we going to be saying that in the next few years? I got a feeling it's going to be a hell of a lot. That's what I think. For sure.
Well, that's the next question I'm going to ask you, Ben. What's next for this man?
Well, I mean,
see him at the ATP finals next year, or is that too much? Are we going to see him winning a lot more ATP titles? How do you think Felix feels sitting at home right now watching this? How do you think Vasek feels? Obviously, this could be one of his last chances of a title.
Yeah,
on the singles side.
Exactly. I mean, Vasek, he still has all the ability, especially to win a 250 and stuff like that. But I think the ceiling for Jannik Sinner, I think it is higher. I think he can go on to maybe take an ATP 500 if he really, really pushes for it. I think maybe Masters might be a little bit too far for him right now. But I think if he gets into an ATP 500 where there's no big 3, I think he stands a chance against anybody who's not the big 3 right now, to be honest. And I can't wait to see who he's going to be playing next. And obviously he's going to have Australian Open on his horizons next. And after winning that, you'd have to hope he has a good break. Just doesn't eat too much turkey or whatever. Doesn't put on too many pounds over the Christmas period. Comes back raring to go. That's what I mean. He's just the bright prospect on tour right now.
Yeah, no, I agree completely, mate. And I feel like it's only fitting if we bring up the bracket league just to end on that. Also, it's a good opportunity for you guys to join us. There's not going to be any more brackets left this year. However, it's completely free. It's just a little prediction game. You can put your predictions up against everyone else in the GTL community and me and Ben. And the winner of this week of this tournament, I believe, is Danny Tennis. Obviously, we had Mary Sky, who had Vasek Pospisil to win.
Yeah,
and I think for the last 3 tournaments, she's had her winner come second. So She's good at getting to the final, but can't quite close it out. But there, as you see, Danny Tennis was the champion. And me and Ben, well, I don't even want to scroll down that far. We completely
what happened to us?
it, to be honest.
Cilic killed us, I think, early in the tournament, losing to Forotek. And if we go a bit further down, we can obviously see Team Groves there in 12th. A few of the Tommy Cool.
As well.
Yes, Mary Sky, unfortunately, didn't manage to creep up any further. I'm there in 23rd. JG
James there saying he come 5th. Well played, mate.
Oh, wow.
A lot better than us.
There you go. Well done, James. Great. Well, that's a fantastic. I think, is that the first one?
It's pretty good as well.
Yeah, very good.
I just want to say, I've put the link there in the chat. If anyone wants to join, it's completely free. You need to register on the website, and you can put your selections in to see who you think's going to win the next up and coming events. Obviously, we've got no tennis now apart from the Nitto finals.
Yeah.
But if you want to join now, you'll be all ready for the Australian Open and a big 2020. I think the next one probably be Doha, or the next big one anyway.
Possible. Is there going to be ATP Cup next year, do you think?
I think it's all depends on the virus and the way all that goes, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we hear anything, we'll update everybody with what's going on. I'm sure you're going to see it in the news anyway. Just keep an eye out on, obviously, the ATP website to see what tournaments will be running. That's what we're going to be doing. But we're going to be back tomorrow with, well, quite possibly more exciting stuff, which is obviously the start of the ATP World Tour Finals in London. The last time in London, the 50-year anniversary of the competition. And it starts with the finalists from last year playing each other in the round robin. Dominic Thiem, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Couldn't write it, could you?
It's going to be epic, mate. Obviously, two of the big three are there as well. You've got little Diego, you've got Rublev, you've got all these phenomenal players, Medvedev and Zverev. You've got to join us for that one. It's good to see tennis Paris brothers joining us. Always good to see you in the chat. And guys, if you've not already, make sure you like the video and also hit the subscribe button. And I think we'll see you tomorrow. Nothing else to say, Ben, is there?
No, nothing. Yeah, if you want to have a notification, always make sure you hit the bell button once you subscribed, and you'll just be updated with any future videos that we're going to be having, any future watch along. So
yeah, thanks, guys, and Forza Sinner.
Forza.